and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Hey everyone, Braden Webb here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. You may remember me from my days playing baseball for the Hogs. Now I'm hitting home runs for AAA Business Systems and enhancing the ways companies do business in our area. If you want to partner with the best office technology provider in Northwest Arkansas, call me today at 479-442-4185. Let's win together, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-551-3241. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-551-3241. That's 800-551-3241. Tax Relief Advocates, real solutions for real people.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Partly cloudy skies today in Northwest Arkansas. It's turning out to be a gorgeous day. Highs through the afternoon will climb into the mid-80s. Tonight, fair skies. We're going to drop to 68 degrees. Tomorrow, for Thursday, we've got sunshine and a high of 88. And a sneak peek at the 4th of July forecast brings in sunshine and a high close to 90 degrees. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Arkansas football begins in 59 days. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
All righty. This is Ruskin and Zach.
That's your opinion.
That's what the card says.
What the card says.
I don't know. I didn't read the cards. Read the cards. We are live in Rogers today here over ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. And we are live at the Daisy Nationals, the Rogers Convention Center. There is a lot of greatness in this room. You know, champion shooters, ages 8 to 15. You know, their families and everything. And they decided again here at Daisy, how can we tamp this down a little bit? Well, we'll bring two non-champions,
correct,
in Ruskin and Zach in here to regress to the mean, I guess you could say.
Yeah, you don't want to make it seem too elite.
Right.
They bring us in, let us dumb everything down a little bit. We had a balloon game going on here in the foyer.
The technical term, keepy uppy.
Keepy uppy,
okay. Technical term, keepy uppy was played earlier.
A lot of holding, a lot of penalties. It was kind of a penalty-filled match. But
if it breaks out again, we will describe keepy uppy play-by-play here on Ruskin and Zach.
I'm looking forward to it. That was the highlight of the pre-show festivities was the game of, what's it called?
Keepy Uppy.
Keepy Uppy, okay.
It's from Bluey, that show that's always on TV.
Got it.
Yeah,
okay.
That's right. It's always on. Denver Bill is back inside the studios, and maybe his mic works today, or maybe it doesn't. Hi, Denver Bill.
How you guys doing?
I can kind of hear him.
Yeah.
Oh, my hell. And you know what? I can hear myself.
Whoa, look at this.
Zach,
there it is.
Golly.
Zach
there
right.
it is.
Zach
wow.
it.
Look at me.
Well, all right. Zach commanding that engineering money now.
Right.
All right. You can text us or call us on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline at 877-377-6963. What do you want to talk about today on this, the second day of
Well, here
July?
we go. Dan in Mount Ida's texting. Gentlemen, it is my wife Mindy's birthday. That's an upset. She's turning 28 plus shipping and handling. She might actually hear it today if you said, well, happy birthday, Mindy. I suggest you evaluate what you're doing with your life.
Your husband referred to you as freight.
Yes.
Shipping and
handling.
handling. Remember that. Referred to you as freight on a radio show of some consequence around the state of Arkansas. There you go. Let's see here. What else is going on out there? All kinds of stuff going on. John Gruden is opening boxes now for
He's been
living.
doing it for a while, but I think people are just becoming aware of it. He started by buying stuff for his wife, and then they would open it on TikTok. Well, it took off in rocket fashion. So
people love to watch people open boxes.
Man, we have got nothing going on.
We missed the boat on this.
We've got nothing going on. But people sit here and watch this.
I know.
So you've got to ask yourself,
the next time
why?
we get mail, we need to open it on camera.
We can do that.
All right.
I got mail today. I actually have mail in the car.
I mean, we get 7 or 8 packages a day at my house. We should just open those for a living.
I don't think you want to do that.
Why not?
Because I have a feeling you may not be in the next day. Also, for those of you that
bringing it up, I may not be in tomorrow.
For those of you that, you do get a lot of packages. For those of you that celebrate, today is the exact halfway point between the year 2000 and the year 2050.
Wow.
Lurch sent me that first thing this morning, and my first reaction was, I ain't making it to 2050. So I got that going for me. I figured the asteroid's going to get me.
That's something. Hey, shout out. I just saw the Naturals 4th of July hat.
Mm-hmm.
I need one of these.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Nats, we've got the big fireworks show sold out, by the way.
I got to get one of these hats. It's the Naturals in.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of being white, it is like a flag, like red, white, and blue.
Yep.
On a light blue hat with a blue rim.
It's good, right?
What do you call that? The thing on the front of the hat? What is that? The brim?
The brim.
The lid? What is that? I don't know.
No, the lid is the hat itself.
I don't remember my
bill.
hat size.
How about that? The bill.
The bill. That's it. That's what I'm thinking.
Not Denver bill, but bill.
The bill of the hat. That's right. Yes, that's correct. All right. So that looks good.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, it's a good looking hat. It's.
I wish I remember my hat size. I'd order one right now.
And if you're 7 5/8,
it's giant.
Yeah, 7 5/8. So
my hat size is large.
I'm 2 8 taller, or I guess wider. I've got a bigger head. Okay. I'm a 7 and 7, 7 and 7/8. You're a
7 and 7.
Oh man, that was
just like Double J at the 2001 in Saturday Night Fever.
7 and 7 would go real well right now. I would enjoy a 7 and 7 right now if anyone's in the building is listening and carrying one.
Chris wants to come over here.
Okay, come on.
Chris's office is across the street.
Chris, come on, man.
But he wants us to write him a note.
Okay, I'll write you a note on the.
Chris,
I can't write
Chris,
you a note.
Who's in charge of your life? You or your boss?
That's right. Remember, you can always leave work. They may not allow you to return.
Go on a smoke break.
Yes.
It's not that hard.
When did you take up smoking? Today.
The smokers get breaks. Why
That's
don't
right.
you?
They do.
It's not fair. It is not fair at all. 2050 will be Austin. Did you read this already?
Go ahead.
Did you read it already?
I did not.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Now I'm gun shy. I'm not reading.
No, I didn't. I've not read that.
2050 will be Austin on his 38th year.
Somebody alert Snake.
Where is Snake?
Well, he calls in periodically. We hear from him like twice a year.
I'll tell you what's going on here. There is a concerted effort, somebody somewhere, and I never know how this mysterious stuff works, because we're pretty consistent here. Like, we don't vacillate on
not at all.
The issues of the day.
No.
We stay pretty true. But what happens with all these other people that do this is that, like, at some point, like, they get a signal or a flag or something that says, change, do this.
Mm-hmm.
And then the wolves come out.
Okay.
And I've noticed over the last, week and a half, someone has alerted the mainstream media, you can now go in and attack Hunter Yurichek, because that's we have heard nothing but criticism from people writing, calling for the week and a half. What changed? What's different over the last? Is it because he fired 18 people? Is that what it is?
That certainly didn't help matters.
Okay.
No, I think there is a slow. Well, the pain of the baseball season has ended.
Okay.
Everybody's now turning their attention to football, and they realize there's some questions there as to whether or not this is going to be fun this fall.
Just a few.
Just a couple of questions. And so, yes, I think people are looking at this and going, you know what? I have some thoughts on this, and that's kind of where we are.
Okay. But have you noticed this? Like, the tenor has changed.
A little bit, yeah.
And it is more, they're more freely criticizing than they used to.
I think they're speaking more freely.
Aha.
Maybe not. I think the speed bump between the brain and the mouth has been removed, and they are saying what.
Could it be that someone that would threaten retribution is no longer able to do that?
Well, I mean, we're in the infancy of that,
right.
so I don't think that has anything to do with it. But I think that now we are seeing, we see what's coming down the track, and people have questions. I don't think it's okay to question. Can't make it personal, but it's okay to question.
Yeah. I don't know. Are people going to get mad because he's at the lake on July 4th again?
Probably.
That's really stupid.
Probably.
That's really dumb.
No, that's how we, but
that's dumb.
That's how we consume all this. It's how we react. No,
what's he supposed to do?
Somebody
Watch film all weekend? Like, what's he supposed to do?
Yes, he's supposed to be breaking down Alabama A&M.
That's really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Man.
They're going to win that game. They're going to win the Arkansas State game. And then the season begins.
I have a place I go for the analytics for the season, and they're always right within a game or two of the total.
Okay.
Right? They're always right within a game or two. Obviously, they got Tennessee wrong last year, but they were pretty dead on accurate. They got them winning 5. And the toss-ups are Missouri, Auburn, and A&M.
Yeah,
those are the toss-up games.
A&M's really good. And you talk about the Petrino second-year effect, the second year of Mike Elko with that defense, that is going to be a shut-down, lights-out defense.
Right.
The offense all centers around Marcel Reed, and if he can take that step forward, I think A&M is going to be an 8 or a 9 win team. So I have some doubts there, but I agree. The Auburn game's a toss-up. The Missouri game's a toss-up. Those are the two. I think everything hinges on the Auburn game.
Yeah. Yeah. And the other thing here about football and about all this stuff is that you have all been told, this is the way it is. Just live with it. And universally, you've all rejected it. You've said, no, we're not doing it that way. That is not what we believe in. And, the people have bowed up a little bit in the face of, this is what just sit down and shut up. This is the way it's supposed to be. And people have said, no, this is not the way it's supposed to be. Again, maybe a little bit, foolhardily, but not willing to accept the status quo with what they're doing here, which is go to the Liberty Bowl every year. Now, Sam is 3-0 in bowl games, so that's probably the greatest winning percentage among coaches in school history. Of 100%.
He is, and that's the counter to everything. But if your appetite is to be in the upper half of the league, they're going to have to take a major step forward. And I don't know that with this, I think the schedule is what will prevent them from making that huge jump.
Yeah,
schedule is really, really daunting.
Right, and we've talked about this before, but I mean, the summer is all about talking about things you've talked about before. There's such a missed opportunity with this season, where if something new and exciting was going on, or was in its second year, with some of the other elements in play, a returning quarterback, and a couple of guys you really like on defense, and and a couple of coaches you like on the staff, like this has all the makings to be an off season where people are just on fire, excited about, and actually believing that, nationally ranked teams could come in here and get beat. But instead, they're like 8-11 in the last 19 home games, and people are just like shrugging their shoulders, going, I mean, maybe they'll win. I don't know. But there's not that. This schedule is such a missed opportunity for excitement that they missed because they've been stuck in the status quo, and some of it is their fault. Some of it is also circumstance. You're trying to figure out this new economy of having to share the money with the people actually doing the labor, the players.
You also put Texas and Oklahoma in the league. That makes things a little bit more difficult. That's two more teams you have to climb over.
It's a confluence of things.
So it's
but some of it's their fault too.
I know everybody's all jacked up about second year with Green and Petrino, and I hear you, but you've got first year receivers that have question marks, and he's got to have somebody to throw to. You got to have people blocking for him, and that is I think they're going to have a lot of questions, and they're going to have to go get those things figured out real quick because the schedule is unrelenting.
Bruce is suggesting on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline.
Yeah.
Bruce is suggesting everyone hold hands and pray for Razorback football and give Sam a chance. There's a song. All we are saying is give Sam a chance.
Okay. I think
get Tanner to write that.
Yeah.
All we are saying.
I think you're at the point with Pittman that, like, you don't give him a chance. You've had 6 years. Right. If you do or do not, you either get this thing, move it forward, or we'll get somebody else who will. I think you're at that point.
There's just like there's a way to do this that is just, again, when this era ends, you could definitely sum it up, whenever that is, this year, next year, 2 years, whatever it is. Whenever this era ends, you could definitely, in one way, sum it up as the era of missed opportunities. You know, you have 9 wins, you win a New Year's Bowl game, you turn that into nothing. You turn that into, barely winning a Liberty Bowl the next year. You get, your favorite offensive coordinator, maybe in the school history back, you turn that into nothing. You beat Tennessee on your field on a national ABC primetime game, you turn that into nothing. Just all of these things that traditionally, and we understand trees don't grow to the sky, so there is, you come down a little bit. But to just take all of these opportunities, you beat Texas A&M for the first time since they joined the league. To get all of these opportunities and just waste them and not turn them into anything meaningful. But I say this all the time.
Who are the teams in your neighborhood? Who are the teams that you look like? You spend like, you earn like? It's Kentucky, it's Mississippi State. You're not in that same group with Texas and Alabama. To expect them to make these huge jumps and sustain this, I think, is unrealistic at this point because of circumstances. You've got to figure out a way to stay in that mushy middle and stay out of that. Stay out of the bottom of the bottom of the pile.
Here's where you need to be. Starting out, and then this is the starting point. First of all, you need to win like 80% of your home games. That's the first thing you need to do. Secondly, you need to beat the M schools every year. There's no reason you can't. Ole Miss has nothing going on over there, folks. Missouri is coming back down to earth. Mississippi State's a mess ever since Mike Leach died. You need to beat, if you want to establish, if you can start there, beat the M's. Go 3-0 against the M's. If you start there, then maybe you can parlay that into, well, we get an upset here of a
devil's
Texas
advocate. What makes you think you're any better than them? You're not better than Mississippi over the last 10 years.
You need to establish yourself. Okay, the next person needs to start there.
But I think we're looking at the name on the front of the jersey and not necessarily the structure of the program. You're not better than Missouri. Missouri's been kicking your ass since 2012. You're not beating Mississippi on the regular. Mississippi State is coming back. That Jeff Lebby hire is better than we think it was. That's the kind of guy you're looking for. They'll be much better this year. I know that they're looking at 5 to 6 wins. If they get to a bowl game, Levy's got that thing turned around. But we take this look like, Arkansas should be here. We're better than you really haven't been since you joined the league.
But there's no reason you can't be, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
There are with those 3 programs, there is no reason you can't beat them regularly. Missouri doesn't have there's no high school football that's any good in Missouri.
But
there's no advantage.
But what has Missouri done? They've sunk all their resources into football. They are all in on football. They've got resources. They are getting guys, and they've got a coach.
They're coming back to the pack, though.
Okay.
After the high point.
What does back to the pack mean? Like 8 wins?
They're not going to be in a playoff anymore.
Oh, no. Missouri was never going to the playoff.
Well, but they, in the old system, they went to that Cotton Bowl. They beat Ohio State.
Okay.
Since then, that's the roof for them. They're not going past that.
Yeah, they may make a New Year's Six bowl game, but they're not a playoff team. Not in this league. No.
Okay, but there's no I hear what everyone says about Texas and Georgia and Alabama and all that stuff, and even A&M to a certain extent. In Oklahoma, I hear all that. Although Oklahoma keeps coming in here and raiding kids from Arkansas. So, I mean, what is Oklahoma
I also
doing?
guarantee you the 3M schools are saying the exact same thing about Arkansas.
Well, that's fine, but you got to start somewhere. And, with those 3, there's no reason you can't have a better program than those 3. There are no advantages built in at those places.
Mississippi's got a better recruiting base in state.
It's all JUCO. It's all JUCO.
No. You look at Auburn's roster. Look at Alabama's roster. It's dotted with Mississippi kids. Yeah. There's good high school football in Mississippi. Arkansas doesn't have that base, and frankly, from the news of the day, they don't care. They don't have that recruiting base to fall back on. That's probably the biggest advantage that Mississippi has. The University of Mississippi. I'm not talking about Mississippi State because they have no advantages. Mississippi's got that cachet in the state of Mississippi. They can get top guys, and they can draw kids from Georgia and Florida because they're closer.
But if you start there, that's 3 wins. You pick off 1 or 2 more. Now you've got 5 wins in the conference every year.
Good point here from Cleveland and St. Louis. You said Missouri doesn't have any good high school football? Jeremiah Love's from St. Louis.
Okay. But okay, now you take the one. Ronnie Wingo played.
There's
1 or 2. There's not 4.
Correct.
All right,
no,
and they're not getting 25 players a year.
The state of Arkansas has better high school football than Missouri.
That's
does.
absolutely true.
Except for maybe like Jeff City or Webb City. Outside of those, Rockhurst back in the day, but overall, Arkansas get better high school football.
But there's no reason you can't consistently win those games. If you got to build your program to think that way. All right. You got to build your program to think that way. And then from there, you can acquire the talent and the confidence to, maybe win 1 or 2 more. The thing that I think people understand that they don't get credit for understanding is everyone understands you're not going to go 12-0 every year. And no one's asking you to go 12-0 every year. But what people are asking for is to be a little bit better. And I don't think that's unreasonable. And I think people will understand if a coach can continue to instill confidence and win, people will hang with him.
Sure they will.
This coach has not instilled confidence, and he has not continued to win. And again, big moments just go by the wayside time and time again. And talk about the recruiting thing. The PR on that is a disaster too.
They didn't take a win today in recruiting.
All right, we are live at the Daisy National Championships in Rogers, Arkansas, here on Ruscin and Zach. We will talk about that later in the hour. 877-377-6963 on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Shout out to the Platinum Advantage members watching on video. Not sure why you're watching on video, but
no idea why
we appreciate it nonetheless. Stay where you are.
Touch grass.
That's right.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Sandy White Perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Choose your escape. Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Take a luxurious dip with the $5 Classic box. Indulge in a lavish meal with the $7 Supreme box. Or explore new worlds with the $9 Discovery box, now featuring the crispy chicken burrito for a truly unmissable experience.
Is that Tony Hawk?
Get Lux for less, only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
Coast summers living on the run. Now the beachfront nights, 5,000 thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Rowback.com.
Rowback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Rowback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline continues to be your number one source for all your sports betting action. And with baseball in full swing and football season right around the corner, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting. From MLB, UFC to tennis and NFL futures, BetOnline remains your choice for sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Head to the website today and take advantage of their industry-leading VIP program with level-up bonuses and weekly cash boosts. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas. More than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Mandy White Perk.
So 3 Oaks smoked meats, 3 signature sides, and all the fixins. They'll even throw in the tablecloth. Just order online at Rudy's.com or give them a call. With just 24 hours notice, Rudy's takes the stress out of last-minute plans. That's real Texas barbecue, the Rudy's way.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Do you need a professional website for your business? Don't pay thousands of dollars up front for a site that takes months to build. Modular Orange brings you the easy and affordable way to get a custom website in just a few weeks. They write it, build it, launch it, host it, secure it, and keep it up to date for only $95 a month with no upfront cost. There's a reason service-based businesses across Arkansas trust Modular Orange. Go to modularorange.com and find out how they can help. That's modularorange.com.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
ESPN 99.5.
We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because there was nowhere to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell Robert Errol Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. Some good news on the recruiting front. Missouri State outfielder Zach Stewart coming to Arkansas next year. Missouri Valley Conference Freshman of the Year, 292 average, hit 11 home runs, 31 RBIs.
This is a case of the joke coming true.
Okay.
Because he came here and hit 2 bombs.
That's correct.
And they're like, well, I mean, we'll see you next year.
And sure enough, here he is. So there you go.
I love it.
There's some good news.
College sports, man.
Oh, man, you got to.
I love it.
Yeah, you got to love it. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by Mooney's Bookstore, New York City's most eclectic bookstore. Sometimes you come in and you never want to leave. Ask for Joe. Bill, should burgers be wider or taller?
Taller.
Okay. 80.4% of you said burgers should be wider. They're going for the smash burger.
Yes.
See, I don't like the idea of having to like put that toothpick in the burger to hold it all together.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that one. All right.
All right.
Bill, do you think Big Flour's marketing strategy was, what if we sell it in a paper bag that's not fully sealed at the bottom?
Oh, that's 100% their strategy.
92.4% of people said yes. And the question of the day, Bill, do you think aliens believe in us?
Probably.
56.2% of you said no.
Okay.
They just lock the door, roll up the window, and drive on by.
I see.
The Ruscin and Zach X Polls brought to you by Mooney's Bookstore, New York City's most eclectic bookstore. Sometimes you enter and you never want to leave.
Right.
Ask for Joe. He'll help you with all of your book needs. But don't ask for Beck.
Unavailable.
She is. And Dr. Nikki.
Love, also unavailable.
Oh, love. God. Bill, you've seen You, right?
I have not.
Oh.
This is my Saturday. Watching the final season. I've watched an episode. I'm gonna.
You guys keep throwing. There are so many shows you guys have thrown at me in the last.
I know, but your Ozark is like the natural. I mean, you got to watch Ozark.
Okay, so I got to get Ozark.
You got to watch Ozark.
Let's pare it down to 2. Let's not not drink it from a fire hose.
You will make you not want to date again.
Well,
right.
Outside
I got
of your
that covered. I'm not.
Yeah, you and me both. I'm at that point, but you will cement that. It'll seal the envelope for you. Highly recommended if you're in one of those moods.
Let's start with Ozark.
Okay.
So now I got a question. It also all depends on the streaming service. I have the Paramount.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Netflix.
Well, get rid of Paramount, get Netflix. Okay, it's a better investment.
Or watch Landman on Paramount.
I've seen all of them.
Okay, all right.
So I'm caught up on that. So I can get rid
What
of
else is good on Paramount?
That's about it.
Remember when Beck found the teeth? When she was in the bathroom, she went up and found the teeth, the little box, and she pulled it down, and she realized that he killed a Benji.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, what a show! What a show!
Okay.
See, when you say kill a Benji, I'm thinking of the dog.
No, it definitely wasn't the dog. Benji was a pain.
Okay.
Benji had a peanut allergy. Joe knew about it.
I'm betting that dog Putin got as a gift is dead already, though, yesterday. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, yeah. So the leader of, Turkmenistan or somebody gave him a dog.
That dog was food.
Putin's going to help control the pet population there.
BE bringing up an old argument. Ruth on Ozark is TPH, or as we like to refer to,
Trailer Park Hot. That's right. Yeah. Yes, that's right.
Cheers is on Paramount.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, don't get rid of Cheers.
Yeah, you need that. Frasier, not so much.
No, but I've already seen all the Cheers. I'm good.
Too smart for the room. Cheers. Frasier.
I'm with you on that one, yeah.
Do you know Zach's favorite episode of Cheers?
Man. Well, there's 2.
Okay.
There's 2, but they involve the same person.
Right.
Well, it's got to be a Kirstie Alley episode.
No,
really?
it's Kevin McHale's cameos.
Oh well. Yeah.
The Kevin McHale cameo episodes. It's the greatest cameo in television history. Is the first one where he played the basketball game against Gary's Old Town Tavern, and then he broke his foot. That was a good one. And then of course the bolts in the floor episode, where he got involved in bar trivia. Two of the greatest sports cameo episodes ever. Now another good one is when Wade Boggs came in.
Yeah.
I'm Wade Boggs. Right.
I'm still gonna go, and I know Zach, you're not a Seinfeld guy, but I know Derek is. Man, Keith Hernandez in the spitting episode.
Oh yeah, the magic.
Oh yeah,
that was a good one.
Gendelsson.
I'm being told that there is something going on in the main ballroom where they are doing the shooting here. There's some stuff that went out electrically. Do you want to run down there and see if you can do some light electrical?
Can we get my voltmeter? I got it in the car.
You do not. Please tell me you don't have a voltmeter in the car. Why would you have a voltmeter in the car?
Because you never know when some light electrical will need to be done. You got to be prepared. You have to be prepared at all times. That's what you have to do. Yeah. By the way, I want to try and cut something off here at the pass. I just saw this on the social media. There is a Shams parody account that is reporting Mike Breen is retiring from broadcasting. It is a parody account and not real.
Okay.
But so before anybody gets got here,
do you want me to get his intern on the phone?
That's right. Yeah.
And ask.
That's right. Yeah. Because the last thing I want is you going, oh, Mike Breen's retiring, and I'm like, no, that's a fake account, or me doing it. I caught it before I got hoodwinked there. So we all good? That's
everybody's
fake news. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Good.
All right, everybody happy now?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes. We have neglected the top story of the day,
which is
the injury to the Red Panda last
Oh
night
my
at the
gosh!
Indiana Fever game.
Okay, so we are watching the decline of one of the greats right in front of our eyes. She has had
This is
several...
Joe Namath with the Rams.
This is Johnny Unitas with the Chargers.
That's right.
This is, pick your great athlete. This is Joe Montana with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
This is the decline of one of America's sports legends, Red Panda. Bill, are you familiar with Red Panda and her work?
I am not, but I
Okay.
think that the Joe Montana reference is a little bit of a slight. He did get to, championship or AFC championship.
All right, okay. Joe's my guy.
Wow, a Bronco fan defending a Chief.
Yeah, that was
alert the
boy,
media.
I
Holy
thought
moly.
it blacked out there for a minute.
Wow.
Red Panda, Bill, performs on a unicycle and spins plates.
No. That's not even correct.
What does she do?
She puts a series of bowls between the top of her foot and her knee. She flicks them up in the air and catches them on her head.
Okay, same deal.
Same deal.
We're working with China, not the country, but the dish. Now she had an episode here where she wiped out. And then had her unicycle stolen.
That was a couple years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, the unicycle was stolen.
She was at...
It's like a 10-foot unicycle.
She was in South Bend and wiped out
right.
During a Notre Dame game. We're watching the decline. I mean, and Roy Jones Jr. is what this reminds me of. Roy Jones Jr. got knocked out like 3 times in his final fights.
Ali in the 80s.
Right. This is what we're watching. Is one of the great athletes of our lifetime.
Yeah.
In serious decline, and I don't see anybody else, in the pipeline coming through. There's no LeBron coming to save her.
No, there is a void here in the halftime. Now, this is a great opportunity for the Simon Says guy.
That guy is electric. Again, what was his name? Steve.
The Simon Says
guy.
Yeah,
the Simon Says guy.
I'll look it up.
That is one of Bill. You need to during the next break. You need to YouTube
Steve Max. The Simon Says guy.
That is the best. He was at the Oklahoma game this year.
Yes.
The basketball game.
Yes.
That is one of the best halftime shows It's funny. It's fast paced. It's about 4 or 5 minutes.
Right.
There's a winner at the end, and it just moves and moves and moves and moves.
Right.
And that is, I think, the next evolution. Like we're going from the wishbone to the spread offense.
Right.
Red Panda flipping bowls. Now we're going to do
right.
Steve Max doing Simon Says. He should be in high demand now that Red Panda is in full decline.
Yeah. So this is like the end.
Jesse's saying the falls are intentional. She's retooled her act to be more like Jackass. Yeah, Andy Mount Home compares this to Willie Mays tripping over first base.
That's right.
Yep, Peyton Manning with the Broncos.
Oh, hey, he won a Super Bowl. I don't think you can say that.
Disappointed sports fan. While true, I cannot read that because that'll get me in trouble.
That's right. Yeah, you can't read that.
Yeah.
So this is like the end. So and
it's bad.
So and these halftime acts, like when they go, they go. Like the guy from Quick Change died, and there's no Quick Change anymore, which was an incredible halftime show.
She is the industry of bowl flipping.
She's an economy of one.
Mm-hmm.
So and there's no one out practicing in their driveway flipping bowls.
Yeah,
on
I don't know
where
I don't know where one acquires that talent or how you realize you have that, but yeah, I mean it was sad. She bit it last night, and I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm all for Steve Max. He did one at the I think it was a Mavericks game.
Yes,
this past year.
He's on the circuit.
Yeah.
He goes to all the places and does the Simon Says.
We had a guy with the naturals that he balanced things, including a lawnmower, like on his elbow.
I've seen that guy.
I like that. I mean, that was that's acts of
that guy. I think that guy's been at a Razorback basketball.
Okay,
game before.
cool. I'm all for this.
My question is, one, how do you break into this world? 2, if you have an event, how do you go about? Are these people all like? Is it the same company?
Oh, you got to get an agent. Yeah, I mean you can't.
Yeah, but is the same agent representing all of these
can
people?
you imagine taking
how do you get in contact?
You're at the front office of the Naturals, and somebody calls and goes, "Hey, listen, I've got an in between inning thing. I can balance a lawnmower on my nose."
Like who wants a mascot at their wedding? I would have wanted Red Panda at the wedding back in the day. You know what I mean?
Back in the day, it was a year ago.
Well, okay, you know what I mean.
No, that would have been fun if you'd had red. I mean, you had the floor.
We had a high enough ceiling. We could have pulled it off.
No, you could have pulled that one off.
Oh, we could have Red Panda out there.
That's an oversight on your part.
I know. But I don't know who to call about this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, who do you call? Who's the booker?
I'm sure they all have agents and they're on the circuit.
Yeah. There's a circuit
now. Okay,
sure.
Gavin says you have to go to the minors first. You have to be a street performer before you can get to the big leagues.
And of course, you can't mention minor league baseball and entertainers without mentioning the great Dynamite Lady, who would, in between games of a doubleheader at Ray Winder Field, would go out into the center field, would get in a box and blow herself up.
That's awesome. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that we want. It's dangerous, but it's awesome. Now, Lurch has checked in. He works in the front office of minor league baseball. He says they get flyers all the time.
Can you start forwarding those along to us, please? I'd like to see who doesn't make
Who
the cut.
vets that?
I don't know. Who's in charge of booking the entertainment?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
One time the Travelers had
Josh from Bella Vista thought Red Panda was an actual red panda.
No. That's her stage name.
It's person.
Her name is Wrong New. That's her actual name. She's on an 8-foot unicycle, and she flips bowls from her shin to her head. That's
Bob with a great question. How boring are these people's day jobs? They take up balancing and throwing china.
That's another great question. How does one learn? I can do this. Why would you even think about doing this? It never occurred to me.
Your dad's texting. He says, I'm sure Dr. Ruscin would have allowed Red Panda to perform.
Absolutely. Of course. I'm just saying you're trying to take this thing to another level here.
Right.
You know, a mascot is one thing, but you get Red Panda. Okay, now we're doing something.
Well, now Red Panda.
Or Simon Says guy.
Now, what if this is a natural progression for Red Panda back into like the Champions Tour in golf, where now she's doing weddings. She's doing, she's doing yard sales.
She's doing the bar mitzvah.
Right. Well, we need to talk to Lawrence. Hey, man, listen. I mean, you got the room right here. Get Red Panda out here. I'm just saying. I mean, this is a natural progression.
Oh, boy. All right. You know what? It's, again, proof that Father Time is undefeated.
That's correct.
And, you never know. Very few of us get a graceful end to our career. Sometimes it just stops.
Seaman and several other people had mentioned Morgana. Guys, that's a crime now. We can't do that.
Yeah, hard to pull off the kissing bandit in 2025.
Yeah, COVID killed that idea.
Yes, that's right. COVID and Me Too killed that idea.
That's right.
Okay, we'll be back here. We're live in Rogers at the Rogers Convention Center.
Come on.
It's the Daisy National Championships. Kids here between the 8 and 15 competing for fabulous prizes, and we're going to talk about all that stuff with the people of Daisy when we come back here on Ruscin and Zach. Don't go anywhere.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We're as golf as it gets.
Your home and auto are some of your largest assets to protect. Take the time to make sure you have the best protection for them with Biddle Armstrong Insurance. Biddle Armstrong Insurance is a leading independent insurance agency in Fayetteville, serving all of Northwest Arkansas. Biddle Armstrong shops your home, auto, and all lines of personal insurance with many of the leading insurance companies in the nation. They work to provide you with appropriate coverages, competitive rates, and excellent local customer service. Call Biddle Armstrong today, 443-0808.
Is that knee, hip, or shoulder pain not getting any better? Are you stuck in a cycle of steroid shots and now they're talking surgery? Before you go down that road, hit pause for a second. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. I want to tell you about something that helped a lot of people get their lives back without more meds and without going under the knife. It's QC Kinetics, leaders in regenerative medicine, all designed to actually help your body heal itself. No masking the pain. This goes to the root of the problem, and this is critical. 92% of patients report satisfaction with their results. That's not just a number. It's peace of mind that you're exploring something that's truly working for people just like you. Learn more about something that could be life-changing. A licensed medical provider will go over your x-rays and MRI and see if you're a good fit for these breakthrough treatments. Call QC Kinetics today, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics in Northwest Arkansas.
Grab your paddle or your cornhole partner and come out to Wags and Bags, a pickleball and cornhole tournament supporting the Humane Society for Animals, presented by Wags to Riches Pet Grooming and powered by Matrix, Jersey Mike's, and Sign Planet. It's all happening July 12th at 11 a.m. at Matrix Racket Club in Lowell, with multiple divisions, cash prizes, live DJ, photo booth, free lunch, a prize wheel, even an ice cream truck. It's fun for the whole family. Register your team by July 8th to get a free t-shirt and swag. Sign up now at wagseventsnwa.com.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small. Loud or quiet. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's time to step up to the plate and get a big league haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. Sterling Bank values their role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make our community stronger each day. They're invested in relationships that go beyond banking. They're your friends and neighbors, and know that when we support each other, the whole community wins. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products that make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit them in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville. Sterling Bank. Local, friendly banking made to fit you. Member FDIC.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Partly cloudy skies today in Northwest Arkansas. It's turning out to be a gorgeous day. Highs through the afternoon will climb into the mid-80s. Tonight, fair skies. We're going to drop to 68 degrees. Tomorrow, for Thursday, we've got sunshine and a high of 88. And a sneak peek at the 4th of July forecast brings in sunshine and a high close to 90 degrees. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Back here in Rogers at the Rogers Convention Center on Ruskin and Zach. The Daisy National Championships are underway right now. They're going on in the ballroom behind us here right now. So keep your voice down.
I was in there a little while ago watching some of it, and man, skill on top of skill on top of skill. Love it.
Impressive stuff. The CEO of Daisy and the company that
Iconic Outdoor now.
That's right.
We have so many brands. We have to be Iconic Outdoors.
Iconic Outdoor.
That's the big umbrella.
Iconic Outdoor Group. Yep.
Okay.
Keith is here. Hi, Keith. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you guys?
You joined us last year. Did we look older to you?
Not at all.
Okay,
I
good.
mean, whatever
I appreciate that.
Whatever
Thank
you're
you.
doing, you need to keep doing.
Okay, yeah. My skincare routine is elite.
Now we're going to talk about I think one of your most famous parts of the event later tonight that you're in a minute. But let's talk about the event here first and just talk about being here in Rogers again. And, people from all across the country are seeing shirts with, Nebraska, Wisconsin, Texas.
Yeah, we have 17 states. We'd like to have somebody from all 50 states, right? That would be our goal. But we got 17 states located, represented here. One of the largest groups we've had. I think we got 57 teams, so 7 kids on a team. So, yeah, it's always exciting. It's great to see these kids, how they embrace the sport. I mean, like I told you guys last year, you don't have to be 6'2", you don't have to be 5'3". It takes discipline, concentration, that whole – I mean, it's good to see.
It's a lot of fun. I've been doing a lot of traveling with my daughter this summer in AAU basketball terms. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You got your teams are just kind of huddled up when they're not on. When they're not performing, they're huddled up. They're talking with their coaches. Parents are here having a good time. It's a festive atmosphere.
Right.
But when it's time to go,
It's
business.
That's right. And you can watch some of these poor kids when they come out. You can tell by their face, I did good or I don't think I did so good. And it's hard on them because they worked hard to get here.
You walk in that ballroom. I mean, there are cameras everywhere. Yeah. Everybody's videoing. There's, But the thing that always gets me is this is our third year, I think, doing second year doing this. When you walk in there, this is the big ballroom. The contest going on, and it is dead quiet.
Yes,
there is not a sound.
Yeah, and the range master will tell you if you talk, he'll run everybody out. This is for the kids, and they need concentration. And yesterday was a practice day, and people say, "Why they need to practice?" It's not really for them shooting. It's more the environment.
Yeah.
This is completely different than some of the little clubs and some of the places they shoot. This is a pretty good stage. So just to get them court used to
people around. There's probably 500 to 1,000 people just standing around watching you. If you're not accustomed to that,
that's right.
That could be a little intimidating.
That's right.
It's just such a great thing to get involved in, to have something to do, to not just veg out all summer on the couch. And listen, there's a time for that too. But, to have something to work at, to practice, to have goals, and to be here. And being here, I would imagine, is just you want to win when you're here, but being here is a tremendous accomplishment
exactly.
in and of itself.
And that's what I tried to tell them. I talked to them last night, and that's what I said. Getting here, you're still a champion, right? Some of you are going to come out of here the grand champions, but just getting here is an accomplishment. So be proud of that. Have fun and enjoy it, and, you're not going to hit every bullseye.
No.
That's just life.
No, I've learned that the hard way. But Daisy is good, very, very good. There's a life lesson. Daisy's that's an international brand. It's located right here in Rogers. I actually drove past the museum just the other day. I've been in that twice. It's a lot of fun to go in there and just see kind of the history of the company. But that is an internationally known brand. It's located right here in Rogers, Arkansas.
Yeah, it's been here since '58. We brought Gamma when Gamma purchased Daisy into '17. Now we have Crossman. We have Crossman, Benjamin, Gangeman. We have all the brand. We're the air gun. This Rogers really is the air gun capital of the world.
Yeah, and you've got your stores over here. You've got all sorts of stuff going on here. If you're curious about any of the Daisy or Gamma, all of the products, everything's on display right here.
That's right. It amazes me how many people in this area have never heard or been to this event. If you're out there and you're hearing this, come by. We'd love to show you. Right? Let us show you what it's all about.
Now, Derek and I we're on unfamiliar ground because everybody's in a good mood here.
That's right. Yeah,
everybody's got a smile.
Well,
on their face.
everybody's so accomplished, and then there's the two of
and
us.
There's
over
us.
Here.
So we brought it back to the mean for you.
Yeah. Well, I'm the same way. Like you don't want me to shoot against these kids; they'll kill me. So that's
right. Yeah. And it's. So we were talking earlier about this like big final event, and that's happening tomorrow night, where you have the big shoot off at the end, I think.
Yeah, so last year what we started, one of my dreams has always been, how do we get more people that can see this as a spectator sport, right? So you can't watch them in their forward position because you can't see it. So last year, the top 10 overall, we had a 10-shot standing shoot off. Wow. And the winner gets, I think it's a $5,000 scholarship and a $3,000. And so it's in the main ballroom. The scores are posted after every shot, so everybody can see, like, oh, Sally just shot a 10, and Bill just shot a 10, and now we're coming down to the last shot. So it was really fun.
And tense. It gives you kind of that air of competition where it's mano a mano.
Yeah, and, before the teams knew their score, now we don't post scores, so those kids don't know who's going to read the top 10 until tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Yeah.
So you get your name called, little Billy's like, yeah, like I didn't think I was going to make it. Now you're in the top 10. So, I think it's cool.
And that's going to be tomorroh.
Mm-hmm. That's tomorrow afternoon.
Wrap everything up.
After all of their 4-position shoots. Yep.
And tonight is one of the unique traditions here. At 6 o'clock, the barter bar.
Yeah, that's where we teach negotiating skills.
That's right. Yes. So kids have stuff. You've got cool stuff, and they want to trade.
Yes.
You're a target. And you drive a hard bargain.
I am a target, and I am a victim, or however you want to put it. But I've had some people say I'm a very shrewd negotiator. But my deal, again, is if you want the best on the table, bring me something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bring me something. And sometimes I'll see a guy with a hat, and I'm like, go get me that hat, and I'll get you this. I'll get you whatever this is. So some of the kids do really well. Some of them, But then I always have the little girl, little batter eyes. So here, I can't.
You still one in every group.
I can't beat that one. But it's fun.
It's like the New York Stock Exchange in there,
it
and
really
everybody's working a deal.
Yep, that's right.
But at the end of it, they're all going to take a run at you at some point.
That's exactly right.
Because you're the boss. You got all the cool stuff.
Can you give us a preview of some of the stuff you have
So
this year?
I have a red, white, and blue dipped PCP gun.
Okay.
I have I've got an airbow.
Okay.
Which is a new Crossman product, and I've got a couple things that I don't want to tell you about. Somebody's probably listening, but just know we got some cool stuff.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we got. If you guys should come by, I mean, you may want to trade. I mean,
I'm willing to trade. We've got a Buick.
What can I give her
Enclave
this
out front.
painting? What can I give her this painting about?
Oh, dude, that would bring you a lot.
Okay. I got an Enclave out front that I'm willing to trade.
Yeah.
A little damage on the windshield, but it's
little hail damage.
Nothing can't be fixed.
That's right.
But I've watched, as we've just been sitting here, and some of the contestants have walked by and they kind of side eye you.
Oh yeah,
they know who you are.
Oh yeah, they size me up and they're like, hey Keith, last year I tried to do that. This year I'm coming after you. I'm like, okay, well bring it. Let's go. But it's all in good fun.
Yeah.
But it is a good event, and I think it helps take the stress off between the 2 days of shooting. Kind of take their mind off of it.
Yeah,
you'd be surprised that the parents are almost as bad as the kids.
No, not surprised at that at all.
Yeah,
it's worse. It's harder being a parent.
It is
stuff like this.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible.
There's nothing you can do.
Your kid trots out there, man. You're just.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't do anything. You're done. I mean, you have to sit there and just wait. And you can see the parents in there. I mean, the stress on their faces as they watch their child perform, and it's a relief, elation when they do well. And then it's, if not, hey, we're going to go outside. We're going to talk about this. We're going to get you right back in there.
That's right.
It's a lot of fun to watch. I find the culture of it so interesting because I mean, it's just like anything else. They're out here just competing.
That's right.
Just like everybody else, doing any other sport. This is
and they
the
put
exact
just
same
as much time in this as other people.
That's the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Well, Keith, thank you. Good luck with your bartering.
Hey, thank you. If you guys have a chance to come by, thanks for being here.
Yeah, keep an eye on your wallet in your pockets.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Keith, they need a security detail there.
Yes, I may need a guard.
That's right. All right, we'll be back here with more from the Daisy National Championships here in Rogers in just a moment on Ruscin and Zach here on ESPN Arkansas. Remember to subscribe to all of our podcasts on the Hit That Line Podcast Network. Morning Rush, Halftime, Ruscin and Zach, all there on the Hit That Line Podcast Network. It's nonstop Arkansas sports, entertaining banner, and a variety of topics, mostly pertaining to sports. Go to search for Hit That Line wherever you listen to podcasts, or go to hitthatline.com or the Hit That Line Now app powered by Taco Bell.
It's Wednesday, July 2nd. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 40-29 news update in 60 seconds. We're following the latest in what investigators say was an act of lewd behavior at a splash pad in Fort Smith. We'll explain in some detail why police say a man was arrested on sexual indecency charges. In other news, if you plan on putting on your own personal fireworks show this 4th of July weekend, check our website first to see the official 2025 fireworks laws in both NWA and the River Valley. That's 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app. We're also checking in with park rangers as they prepare for big crowds on our local lakes. And lastly, Sam Walton's first 5 and dime store may have been in Bentonville, but the first Walmart opened 63 years ago today in Rogers. For perspective, that's one day before Tom Cruise was born. I'm Brandon Evans saying watch 4029 on TV with the Very Local app or on our YouTube channel.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers and Griggs Covington in Farmington. Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T.
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time and skip the regular line at the airport and pay for speedy security. Imagine not having to quickly unpack and pack at the place you already came packed to. And wearing your shoes the whole time you're there? You can't put a price on that kind of luxury. Well, actually you can, and you paid for it. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For speedy security. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-372-2017. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs, with 6 different dealerships in Northwest Arkansas and America's favorite brands. The Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you, from pickup and delivery to service after the sale. Plus our famous, huge Crane Cash discounts, the Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Arkansas football begins in 59 days. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
All right, we continue here from the Rogers Convention Center. Ruskin and Zach on this Wednesday afternoon. You're here on a good day because Zach got Bill's microphone working. There will be Grill Bill at 5 o'clock
yes.
today.
Yeah, very excited about that.
Right.
Bill, are you excited about Grill Bill?
Sure.
Okay. That was
tell your voice.
The amazing thing is that I can now hear myself. So
can I tell the story? Because I haven't told Derek as to what the issue was.
Tell me the issue, yeah.
So long story short, somewhere in the middle of the night, something bumped into the processor and shut Bill's mic off. Bill figured that out, and we got his mic functioning. But we couldn't get his headphones. Like he can't. When we do this, you can hear yourself in your headphones.
Right.
It's very distracting to me, and I don't know how you are about this, but if I have one ear or I can't hear myself, it's very, very distracting to me.
Right.
So after the show yesterday, I'm standing there. I'm like, no, this does not make sense. None of this makes. We switched out. We did everything we could. There's a mute button on Bill's headphones, and when I pressed the mute button, suddenly the voice was there. So that was
I had no idea I had a mute button on my headphone.
Yeah, so that was the issue yesterday.
Headphones too fancy, huh?
Correct. Yeah, it's what happens when you use them fancy ass headphones. You should use the old ones. Just like even Liz said that. You got to get the old Stonys like we have. Yeah.
Tried and true.
What's a Sony?
Sony's, the ones that I have, the ones that they make fun of.
The industry standard.
Yeah, the industry standard. Those things, and they've gone up in price.
You get an EV microphone and some Sony headphones.
Yeah,
and you are cooking.
You are good to go, man.
You are cooking.
You could broadcast in any era. 50s,
That's right,
60s,
yes.
70s. You could do the whole thing, man.
That's right.
But
exactly
Bill's
right.
got the fancy headphones with a mute button. I don't know why you'd need a mute button, but he has one.
Why would you want to mute an ear? I don't know.
Guys, save your Grill Bill questions, please.
Yes.
Lurch wants to know who would be the best shot in the ESPN Arkansas family. It's a good question.
Bill, how'd you do in marksman training?
Yeah, Bill has actual training in this.
If you give me an M16, put me at 500 meters, I am good to go. Everything else kind of sucks.
Okay, none of that is.
all right.
And I don't see any of that here. Okay, so I'm going to go with Colton. Colton's got. He grew up in Gravette. He had to hunt for his food. I mean, he did.
You act like Gravette.
No. I'm sorry. He grew up in Gentry. My apologies to the people in Gravette.
Oh boy, that's fighting words there.
So now you know he had to hunt for his food. He probably, you
act like Gentry's only accessible by Conestoga wagon. I mean, it's right over here, like 20 minutes from here.
Colton said, I apologize for associating you with Gravette. That's my fault. Gentry's much
Christian's
better.
from L.A.
Yes, he is.
You had to hunt for your food there, too.
but he does that thing, that noodling thing, where you catch catfish in the lake
with your
bare hands. I'm sure that Colton has taken a small caliber arm out and gone and killed a dillo or something, made soup out of it.
Well, I just know what I know from this video side, and the only person that gets anything done around here on video is Colton. That's the only one.
Colton says he is a good shot.
See? There you go.
Right. I mean, Gentry. Shout out Gentry.
Home of Pioneers.
Yeah. He is willing to come and shoot Squirrel Haggard, make dumplings with him.
Squirrel dumplings. All right.
Okay. I'm for this. But I would go with Bill's got military training.
Right.
Colton has.
He should have his own division.
Yeah. Now Colton's got redneck training.
Right. Does anyone else here hunt? I don't think so.
No. I would go with
not a lot of outdoorsmen.
Yeah,
I mean, we got fish. People fish.
Oh yeah, we got lots of fish.
Yeah. Golf. People golf.
A lot of golf.
Nobody shoots.
Colton does.
Can I just throw something out there about
Please.
Okay, so my military training is one thing. I've also been out with some rednecks here. Man, they could shoot.
Lance, salesman extraordinaire Lance Gregory is texting. He says he can pick us off at 400 yards.
Wow. Is he looking at us now?
Yeah, that's a little unsettling.
It's like a conversation now. Looking around.
If we could get Colton and Lance in the same building, I'm willing to watch that.
No, get some targets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scott the Tortilla Guy pointing out Colton is named after a gun. He's also named after a steakhouse.
R.I.P. But didn't make it up here. They're still around somewhere, but they're not up here.
Arturo pointing out that Colton grew up in the hills around Gentry.
Oh,
yeah.
Even more rural.
Robert from Bull Shoals, a member of the MBI, says he's both redneck and Army.
Hey, there you go.
That's a dangerous combination right there.
There you go. Okay. So there you go.
All right. Yeah, nothing. Who would win in a fight, Bill or 100 squirrels? Boy. You know what? I'm going to go squirrels. Bill's not moving around the way he used to.
No. This were 20 years ago. I'd be good.
They're more agile.
Yeah, 20 years ago, I would have given you a shot.
Yeah. Billy Surf could have taken this.
Right. Disappointed sports fan texting in on the Lewis hotline. Anyone named Lance is a redneck.
Well, the radio station is not far from that gun club down
That's
there
true.
at Van Buren. It's on the other side of the river. So.
Yeah, right there. If you can get to it.
That's right.
Because of all the traffic now. Way to go, Fort Smith.
Yeah.
Gavin says, now that we figured out who the best shot is, who can take the most shots?
Oh, like alcohol?
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely someone in sales. There's no doubt about that.
No doubt about that.
Now, you know how like things become a joke and then they come true, and you're like, wow, the joke became true.
Yes.
So, Arkansas in the next few years is going to need a football coach.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was John Gruden next time?
No. I am
all
over,
of this joking for 15 years.
I'm over John Gruden. John Gruden is not a good football coach.
I know, but
okay,
it's funny
he's not.
if he came here.
Oh, he is what we
got to pay off the joke.
He is your celebrity coach. He's Lane Kiffin. He has a barely 500 record in the NFL. He's never coached in college. What makes you think he can? John Gruden is
comedy.
He is a personality.
I root for comedy.
Sam Pittman is a better football coach than John Gruden. There you go.
He's better for this job. There's no doubt about that. But I would just think for the sake of the joke, like the guy hits 2 bombs against them, and Missouri State wins, and then they get him to come here. Like, it'd be funny if finally Well, what made you decide to offer John Gruden? Well, we saw him open that video of Arkansas stuff online back in July, and we thought, man, this is a guy that loves the program.
Here's somebody that says Jimbo Fisher will be the next Arkansas head coach. Jimbo's time is done. Jimbo's got a natty. Can't argue with that. He's got a natty. Here's Chaz and Fayetteville. Dell Loggins, with any success at App State, will be the next head coach at Arkansas.
Zach?
I talked to Dell this morning.
Yeah. Here's what I think. As eager as he is, Arkansas will bleep that up.
Sure they will.
They'll bleep it up.
Sure they will.
And he'll go on to have great success somewhere else, and Arkansas will continue to be mired in this Liberty Bowl.
If Dowell has success at Appy State, there are doors that are going to open for him at big-time programs. Clemson being one of them. Dabo's not going to be there forever. Clemson, that job is probably going to come open in the next 5 years. NC State's a good job. North Carolina's a good job because Belichick's going to wash out there. There will be opportunities for Dowell should he succeed at Appalachian State.
Right.
Now he will swear up and down, and who knows? We may hear from him next week. He will swear up and down that this is home, this is the place he loves, but there would be some things structurally that are going to have to change for Dowell to be interested in coming here. That would be my take.
A few pieces of the good old boy network went away recently, so maybe that would be.
Jesse in El Dorado wants to know who Georgia's offensive line coach is. Go get him.
We already tried that.
Here's Lurch saying, "Give me Ryan Silverfield." You don't know who he is?
That's the head coach of Memphis.
It is
picked to win the American Conference by Phil Steele.
Yep.
But he also has Penn State winning it all. So I don't know.
Well, he has number 1.
Well, that would be winning it all.
No, that
right?
has a preseason number 1. I mean, show me who he picked to win the national title.
Wait. What? The preseason number 1 is who you're picking to win the whole thing.
Not necessarily.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Well, then what's the point?
What is the point of all of this?
I don't know.
What is the point of all of this?
Number 1 is you think he's going to end the year number 1. Nah. Therefore, you'd be the champ.
People keep saying Rhett Lashley. That is not going to happen. No.
You don't think so?
Why would Rhett Lashley, who has an unlimited checkbook and a far easier way to the playoff, he's been there at SMU, think about coming here and beating his head against a wall with Alabama and Texas and Georgia? Why? Give me one reason why you think that's a better option than taking the SMU thing and parlaying it into Florida State or one of the other big-time jobs.
I'm just here for the possibility of the headline, former Vipe magazine publisher, now head coach of the Razorbacks. That's what I'm here for.
Andy Mountain Home says, bring back Brett Bielema and Barry Lunny. All right.
So we're just going to J-Lo this thing and just keep going back through the order.
Back to the top
Bobby,
of the order.
No. Brett, yeah. That's not how that works, all right?
Okay, you asked earlier about Summerall. He's a Tulane.
Okay. He took over for Willie Fritz.
I love Willie Fritz. That was
Where'd he go?
It's an old man. I mean, it was his
retired?
time. Yeah.
Okay.
The
We'll get Willie Fritz. He's available.
The thing is, there's going to be a change sooner rather than later. I think we all kind of have now believed that. I think we're hoping for the best, but I think we're resigned to the fact that they're going to make a change.
No one's rooting against the guy, but we're also trying to prepare ourselves for what's bound to happen here.
Yes.
Which is this guy's not going to win 10, and he's probably going to win 5 or 6, and then what are they going to do? They're going to have a choice.
What do we say about coaching changes? Take the first five names,
cross
them off.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Okay, that's what people want. That's not necessarily what the reality is.
No.
Bailey in Springdale pointing out Danny O'Shea is available. What's he doing now?
Selling cars, in Ohio. The O'Shea brothers.
Well, he ran the gas station.
Oh,
Danny was
Kevin ran the
Kevin. Yes,
Kevin had the Corvette
because he
right?
brought a high school state title,
Right.
2 collegiate national championships, and of course a Heisman Trophy.
Right.
Back to where were they? Urbana, Ohio. Yeah, Urbana, Ohio.
Is that a real place?
I don't think
Urbana,
so.
Illinois.
Urbana, Illinois is a real
Ohio,
place. Yeah,
right.
That's a great movie, underrated movie.
Yeah.
Here's somebody wanting to hire Colby Hale, make the transition from football to football.
Hey, let's go all in on that.
Mm.
I mean, you've been close. If you had a little more resources, maybe you break through and make the championship.
Gavin
there.
wanting to give Steve Belichick a chance.
Oh, you want to go the Susie Gardner, John Pelfrey route again? All right, fine. Let's try that. Yes.
Bailey and Springdale pointing out Coach O, who wanted this job at one point. He's down $8 million, so that may.
He's going to need to get back in. That's a big hit. $8 million. He's going to need a gig. Why not here? Why not here? I don't know. He's got a natty.
He does.
Got a
He
natty.
does. He also had Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase.
Well, how do we know he couldn't get the next Joe Burrow? We don't know that. He's the best recruiter. He's great. He's a great recruiter. Well, this text was bound to happen. Do you think Coach Cal can coach football? No, I don't. But you're very clever, Dr. K. Thank you. No one's thought of that before.
How about Hector Elizondo, head coach of your Texas State Armadillos?
Well, you can't get what's his name? Gene Hackman.
No, he's not
Or the
available. Jimmy
replacement.
McGinty, no.
He's unavailable.
Here's some Christian has texted. Let's get Mel Tucker. No retreads. No retreads. No. We need fresh ideas.
I really think you need someone that has a fresh set of eyes on this.
I do too.
And is like, you know what? This whole structure needs to be changed. You know, you need to do. You can't be 80% development, 20% talent. You need to be a little closer to the middle there, and you need some talent that can play. And then you also need to develop some prospects. But you don't have time to develop 80% of your roster every year. It's just not. You can't. It's not possible.
Oh, it's possible. But the big schools are doing it.
Yeah, but you can't.
The big. Again,
and you can't lose 40 guys every year either. It's
now,
another thing.
I hate to say this, but one of my big things that they have to do is roster retention. And, and Cofield was saying that during his press conference, which makes me incredibly nervous. Roster retention is the key to this whole thing.
Right.
If you are having to replace 50% of your roster every single year, you will never be successful. Look at the top teams in the country. They are replacing the bottom 10. 15 players tops, the guys at the end of their roster. They're not having to replace starters, they're replacing bench guys.
Yeah.
That is the key to all of this is your roster retention. Retention leads to development, you hope. And then the players, by the time they're a junior or a senior, are ready to go. You cannot continue to be in this cycle where 25 guys leave and you replace them with 20.
Yeah.
You just can't do it. It creates this everybody's talking about the Petrino second-year Taylor Green. That's great. You got a bunch of guys on the offense that are in their first year with Petrino.
The leading receiver coming back has like 6 catches.
That's correct.
Like, I mean, and the other leading receiver retired to go run track. I mean, it's tough.
Bailey
it's tough
says Grok is saying that Marcus Freeman will not be let out of Fayetteville. I will liberate that man myself. He is going back to South Bend. No chance.
Can you imagine that?
He's coming in on a Pope mobile.
Can you imagine? Oh, man. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're going to do something, and we don't know when, but they're going to do something because you can't just be like listing at sea here, accomplishing nothing forever. You're completely irrelevant. You've got to become relevant.
Well, you have to
somehow.
take care of the sport that brings in the most money. You can't just be adrift at sea.
You can't be irrelevant in football. And they are irrelevant in football right now.
Here's a text. What's Jerry Faust doing? Well, he's no longer with us, so he can't help.
We lost Jerry?
Yeah.
Son of a
Super
gun.
nice guy. Poor guy. Really, really nice guy.
I still think the answer all along has been an AI version of Frank Broyles. I think that's the answer.
That's what we're doing?
That's what they need to try. It's never been done before. This school loves to do things that have never been done before. Here you go. Have an AI coach.
Okay. All right.
I mean, they're making all the decisions anyway with analytics. You don't even need a coach. Save the money. Put it in a computer. Just let it's, we're going for it.
Lurch pointing out that Lou Holtz may have one season left in him. I don't think so.
No. But he could still do the newspaper trick.
Right, yeah. That'll win the recruits over every single time.
Yeah. When you say want to see a magic trick to recruits, I think you're about to jam a pencil in a guy's eye. They don't know about the newspaper thing.
He did that at Eric Dickerson's house, and I cannot fathom why he went to SMU.
Well, I know why he went to SMU. He had a bag of cash.
Well, and a gold cord, or what was that? A Firebird.
Trans Am.
You know that car's still around?
Yeah.
There's a collector down in Dallas that has the gold Trans Am.
Well, A&M reported, I thought, offered him to Trans Am.
No.
Oh.
That was SMU. He was at a, what do you call it? He was at a burger place, and somebody took a picture of it. Then they found, a couple of years ago, they found the VIN number for it, and it's, some private collectors got it.
Now you're allowed to do all that stuff.
Well, yeah, now it's all
fine
absolutely legal.
All right. We'll come back here live from the National Championship, the Daisy National Championship here in Rogers. We'll be back here on ESPN Arkansas in a moment. The Hit That Line Now app, of course, powered by Taco Bell. Check out Mock Legal Solutions if you find yourself needing an attorney. Location in Salisaw and, of course, in Fort Smith. Jackie handles car wrecks, slips and falls, but also family law too. And some of the family law stuff changes, so you need someone who's on top of all that stuff, and that would be Jackie Mock at Mock Legal Solutions.
It's her birthday today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Jackie Mock.
She's 47 plus shipping and handling.
Exactly. And Mock Legal Solution has flat fees, low down payments, and payment plans for you. MockLegalSolutions.com. MockLegalSolutions.com. Real advice, reasonable price.
The show the experts never miss. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. And streaming on hitthatline.com.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16 different locations across...
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas. More than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
White perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sacalé, paper mouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Choose your escape. Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Take a luxurious dip with the $5 Classic box. Indulge in a lavish meal with the $7 Supreme box. Or explore new worlds with the $9 Discovery box. Now featuring the crispy chicken burrito for a truly unmissable experience.
Is that Tony Hawk?
Get Lux for less, only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
East Coast summers nipping on the run. Now the beachfront nights, 5,000 thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com.
Roback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Roback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline continues to be your number one source for all your sports betting action. And with baseball in full swing and football season right around the corner, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting. From MLB, UFC to tennis and NFL futures, BetOnline remains your choice for sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Head to the website today and take advantage of their industry-leading VIP program with level-up bonuses and weekly cash boosts. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Thanks for watching us here on
40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T.
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again. At work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
There's only one place to buy fireworks at wholesale prices. Hey guys, I'm Chris Brewer, the owner of USA Fireworks in Arkansas. The best way to purchase your fireworks show is at wholesale prices. Get more fireworks for your money at USA Fireworks Wholesale. If you're interested in purchasing a fireworks show at wholesale prices, send us a message on our website at usafireworks.org. That's usafireworks.org. Go Hog.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because there was nowhere to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell Robert Errolman that Joe Bonamassa sucks and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. Arkansas got a commitment, or is that what we're calling a portalee? What are we calling them if you come out of the portal?
Yeah, commitment.
Okay, we'll go commitment. Zach Stewart announced he's transferring to Arkansas. You're asking who? He was the Missouri Valley Conference Freshman of the Year, 292 batting average, 11 home runs to go along with 2 of those home runs hit at Baum Stadium. So they're not rebuilding, they're reloading. Your Ruskin and Zach X polls brought to you by Mooney's Bookstore. 5-star reviews across the board. Benji says, outstanding. Check them out in New York City. Ask for Joe for all of your book needs. Should your burgers be wider or taller? Bill said taller. Why would you say taller? That's impractical to eat.
No, I don't like the flat burger. I mean,
Okay.
if you're going to mush it down, what's the point?
All right. 80.2% of you said wider. It's a smash burger.
I do like to have some height on a burger. Not a giant burger, but,
So you're a height guy, not a width guy.
I like height. Yeah,
You like them taller, not wider.
Yeah, it's right. I like it. Yeah. I mean, I like some size. I like some height. Yeah, of course.
Anything
What
else
do you
wanna-
like? What do you
anything
like?
else you wanna add?
Mystery man, what do you like over there?
I have no preferences. 80.2% of you.
Yeah,
that's I have very low standards. 80.2% of you said you like your burgers wider. Do you think Big Flour's marketing strategy was, what if we sell it in a paper bag that's not fully sealed at the bottom? 92.8% of you said yes. And do you think aliens believe in us? 55.9% of you said no. And those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls, brought to you by Mooney's Bookstore, New York's most eclectic bookstore. 5 stars from Benji. Sometimes you just go in and you never want to leave. Mooney's Bookstore. As per Joe.
That's right. Hacker knows what we call players that come here out of the portal for a short amount of time.
Well, what do we call them?
Well, I mean, I think it's been well documented.
Yes, it is. The R word that we don't. Bill, are you anti-patty melt? Is that why you need your burger taller, not wider?
No, I just don't. I'm not a big fan of the. I mean, what are you mushing it all down for? Just cook the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
that's the pull quote. For Bill, just cook the thing.
Cook the thing. Disappointed sports fan says Ruscin likes his burger with girth.
Well, it needs some substance. To
Healthy.
It. There's a place I like. They went to the smush patty like a few years ago. Not that good. They've now come back and they've got patties with a little more oomph to them, a little more weight.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about burgers.
You're talking about burgers.
About?
I don't know. I asked the question.
You're a maniac. You know that?
I saw a video last night of somebody making smash burgers, and then they had this burger that was like 12 stories tall with the toothpick in the middle. You can't
too
eat
much.
that. You can't eat a burger.
There's a medium here. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. That's a good word. Obnoxious.
Yeah.
The smash burger seems to be the new food trend, and we're going in that direction.
No.
Burger is fine.
Yes.
Okay.
The burger doesn't really need a lot of modifications. Like it's pretty perfect the way it is. We don't need to smash it. We don't need to make it 14 feet tall. I mean,
Tyler in El Dorado says he feels like wider burgers would be easier to handle with your bedazzled gloves.
That's very funny. Very clever, too. Wow. There you go. All right. This is Ruscin and Zach live from Rogers. Jimmy in Sheridan is on the phone here. Hello, Jimmy. What's up?
Hey, brother, I have an answer to your question. We need another John Tyson to step up and hire our next football coach.
The Daddy Warbucks plan. All right. Yes.
Yes, sir. Damn right. Sorry, but Hunter ain't hired nobody that impressed me yet, and he didn't hire Calipari. John Tyson did. Let's be truthful about it. And it's a great move. And Frank hired Dave. So Hunter, get out of the way and let Walmart or somebody like that hire their football coach, so they'll spend some of their money on a good football team, and we ain't wasting our time and put this other junk. Please not.
Okay.
We're on to the win the lottery.
Well, it's the scratcher plan.
Okay. Yeah.
Go to the gas station, get a scratcher.
Who needs a retirement plan when you got McDonald's McMillions? That's what we're doing. Is we're wishing and hoping now.
That's right. Yeah, the Daddy Warbucks plan. Okay. Yes, that's right. Some rich benefactor come in, become enamored with the place, and spend a bunch of money. Yeah.
I'm not lying to y'all. It's not my idea. There's a guy on another radio station, and y'all know him. He cries every day that Walmart ought to buy us a football team, and I'm
Walmart
every day.
So that guy's not very well informed, then, is he?
Walmart is not
Not
going to
really.
do that.
I don't think Walmart people love to like football, apparently. Really. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, they're all from Missouri, too. So whoever this other host is kind of an imbecile, honestly. I mean, that's it's not going to be Walmart.
Stupid-looking haircut. He's got a stupid-looking haircut. Well, he's always saying, he says Razorbacks going 12-0 this year. So y'all know who
okay, first of all, saying stupid haircut in this industry, sir, does not narrow it down a bit. We've all got stupid haircuts.
Look at me.
It's what we can afford, sir.
All right.
How about
Thank you,
Ricky?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that works. That makes sense.
Jimmy, thank you. Yes.
We're not. Nobody is falling out of the sky. I think that we're past that point.
At this. The dogs are here. The dogs are here.
I'll be back.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. And they're basset hounds.
Yeah.
God, this is what I want.
Yeah, 2 giant
Oh,
basset
my
hounds just
God.
walked in here. Holy moly.
Oh, my gosh. Look
Can
at
we
those
talk
guys.
to them?
Yeah, I'd rather talk to them than any of
Yeah.
y'all. I'll be real honest.
I mean, I hate to
Oh,
interrupt
my God.
Daddy Warbucks talk for Razorback football, but we've got 2 dogs that just walked into the building, and that's all that matters right now.
Oh, my gosh. Look at this
Yeah.
guy.
Well, that one don't miss many meals either.
Well,
Good Lord.
he's got a wide base. That's
Yeah.
a smash burger right there. He's wider and he's not taller. See, you bring dogs in, everybody goes crazy.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. The dogs are not part of Barter Bar later tonight.
They might be. I may barter for one of them now.
Let's help control the pet population.
I'll take these 2 guys home with me right here, right now.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
There they are.
All right, get more coach talk.
Well, I mean, I love the Daddy Warbucks plan. Let's just hope some rich guy falls in love with the place and just starts throwing a bunch of money at the problem.
Yeah, because that always happens is that we get rich people that are like, you know what, I can part with $10 million. Sure.
The only tie the Waltons have here is that they happen to just put headquarters here
and the
That's
arena.
it.
I mean, Bud put the arena there,
okay,
but
Bud's not with us anymore.
no, he's not. Oh
man.
my gosh! Look at this guy,
Oh.
buddy. Oh, you are drooling. Hi, Daisy. Oh no,
Daisy and who? Daphne.
Daisy and
a
Daphne.
couple of girls. All right.
Yes.
Look at that.
Ugh.
We've lost Zach. Bill.
Oh yeah, I'm not coming back. There's not a chance in the world. Nope. Oh, look at you. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Don't make him cry.
That was
Zach.
me. Well, I
My
wasn't
God.
paying attention.
Oh Lord.
It's a typical woman needs constant attention.
Well, it's also.
Oh my gosh.
That's also true.
Oh, look at your face.
That's right.
Oh, now I got
There you
drool all over me. Man, I'm
Good.
happy.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good. I've had my day now.
Okay, you're set now.
Yeah, I'm pretty well set.
That's right. Oh man, Coach Talk live here at the Daisy National Championships here on Ruscin and Zach. Ms. Miserable Jerk, can either of those dogs play left tackle?
You're looking at more 3 technique inside guys. These are pulling guards.
If they can play left tackle, we can move them to tight end. That'd be perfect here. This says hide the peanut butter. Yeah, dogs love the peanut butter.
Yeah, they are full. Those are full-blooded basset hounds.
Right.
You know how I love bassets.
Right. Yeah.
Now I smell like dog.
You do.
I do. I smell like dog. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I'm used to it though.
Yeah, you are.
That's right.
Megan, excited that the dogs have now shown up. We got to get a photo of these 2.
Yeah, get a picture. Get a picture of the dogs. Daisy and Daphne over there. This show has gone to the dogs.
Yeah,
That's right,
and I'm.
Megan.
You know
Thank
what?
you.
I'm
That's right.
totally fine with this.
But the dogs will do a better job than we have. That's for sure. That's what would happen. Kendall, that's not funny.
Kendall, come on, man.
These texts. are coming
Gavin says, get the 2 dogs, and I'm only a kayak away. No, not those 2 dogs. Those are basset hounds.
Yeah.
Those are dogs. Look, if I had a basset hound for 14 years, if you're a single dude, and Bill, you should have paid attention to this. They dig, they scratch, they sniff themselves, and then they sleep. That's all they do. They
Right.
eat, they sleep, and they scratch.
Right.
It's like having your brother live with you.
They don't go boom on the rug.
They do not.
Oh,
They
look
don't
at
care that much.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, Bailey, doesn't the Rube have plenty of money? Why didn't he buy a
does.
team?
Yeah, he does.
Y'all know who Daddy Warbucks is, right?
Tell me. Yeah, well, from Annie.
Okay, right. I'm just making sure everybody knows the reference since we've coined the phrase the Daddy Warbucks plan to save Razorback football.
I just waiting around for a rich guy to come bail you out is not practical. If it happens, it happens. And it's also not something that's sustainable. They can't keep giving you $10 million a year.
Yeah, you had lightning happen once with the head of a company based in Arkansas being best friends with a great coach. It seems like the odds of it happening again are kind of unlikely.
Unlikely. Very, very, very unlikely.
That's just what it seems like to me. But,
all right.
Hey, but you know what? Dream a little dream. It's summer. Who cares?
Again,
right?
it happened once. Doesn't mean it can't happen again. But dang.
Right.
I'll be putting up a photo of Daisy.
By the way, we also need to point out, in addition to John Tyson hiring the basketball coach, Frank Fletcher hired the offensive coordinator. Let's get all that.
That's also
clear
true, yeah.
And get that all squared away, too. All right, fair enough. All right, you can text us or call us here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline at 877-377-6963. Eat, scratch, and sleep. Sounds like my Friday night.
Listen, these are the perfect companion for males. They eat, they scratch, they sleep. That's all they do. Had one forever. And Kirby, he just, he'd crawl up on the couch, he'd fall asleep, he'd wake up every now and then, scratch himself, go back to sleep. They're perfect. Daphne's had enough.
Yeah.
Daphne is passed out in the middle of the foyer here, just drooling.
Here's Andy wants to know, are all football fans as dumb as the fans here? Andy, have you heard the Feinbaum show? Yes,
brother.
they are.
Yeah,
and we love them. But, Mensa's not handing out a lot of T-shirts. And let's be honest here, all right? Come on.
The SEC's not getting a lot of getting a lot of Mensa degrees. No,
not a lot of people working on the nuclear particle accelerator or whatever that thing is. You know what I mean? But that's okay. Hey, you know what? That's fine. It's not a knock, not just an observation, not a critique. That's all it is. Andy, gonna get us all in trouble here. Come on now.
Andy, you got to stop.
Yeah. By the way, what about all you lottery winners out there to listen? Why aren't you ponying up millions of dollars to help football, huh? Instead of sitting on the loot, huh? Where are you at?
No, they're not partnering with their money. No.
Oh, I see. You only want a rich guy to do it when it's not you.
That's correct.
Got
yes.
it. Okay, fine. Yep. That's right. That's
Hacker pointing out that Texas Tech found them a guy. Yeah, there's a lot of oil guys out there. Hacker, there's none. Hey, there are no oil guys here.
Hey, Jalen Williams just came into a lot of
That's
money.
Right.
Maybe we could help. Yeah. They could help out a little bit.
I'm sure Jalen, he's got 24 coming to him over the next 3 years. He's willing to part with half of that to buy you a football season.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go all in. Of course.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a great strategy.
The manna from heaven plan is just not. It's not logical. It's not feasible.
It makes sense to me though, because you have a lot of people whose retirement plan is I'm going to go to the gas station and win $250K, and that's going to be the end of it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So if that's my plan, why can't that be the plan for every other walk of life? It makes sense. And hey, God bless you if you pull it off. That people do win those things.
Sure.
You can't play if you don't win.
That's true.
Wait, no. You can't win if you don't play.
You got to be in it to win it.
That's right. Exactly. That's great. Okay. We'll be back here in a minute. This is ESPN Arkansas live at the Daisy National Championships, 877-377-6963. Let's see here. By the way, Walmart's got to pay for this billion-dollar campus up there. They don't have a lot of loose cash laying around. I'm just saying.
It would have to come from a private donor.
Right.
And they like their money.
That's right. Exactly. Have you been to this thing over here?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's absolutely
insane.
All right. Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. BV 65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio open to the public. Come for the food, stay for the views. Go to bellavistapoa.com and get all the information. bellavistapoa.com.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
What is this, OnlyFans for bored people? Pretty much.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Taco Bell's new crispy chicken tacos and burritos are so delicious.
Wait, Taco Bell's a chicken place now?
Nope, they're a taco place.
So this crispy chicken taco's from another chicken place.
No, it's from Taco Bell.
But this chicken is all white meat with avocado ranch. Gotta be from a chicken place.
It's coated in crispy tortilla chips. That's Taco Place.
I don't know. It seems like Taco Bell's just a chicken place now.
Well, the crispy chicken also comes in burritos.
What is even real?
Try the new crispy chicken tacos and burritos from Taco Bell. Your taco place that's also a chicken place that's also a taco place.
At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for availability.
Hey, Northwest Arkansas, it's Patio Pat. Get ready for another Patio Social, where we bring people together for drinks, fun, giveaways, and real connection. Each month, we spotlight local venues across Northwest Arkansas to support small businesses and build a stronger, more connected community. And you're invited. This is a free event with a free drink upon arrival, awesome giveaways, and a chance to meet great people. Don't miss the next Patio Social on Tuesday, July 15th at Natural State Beer Company. Come hang with us and see what the buzz is all about. For more info, visit patiocommunity.com.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Tired of the heat? Come chill where it's always 70 degrees. Birdies and Brews, Northwest Arkansas's first interactive sports lounge. Whether you're perfecting your swing on the world-renowned golf courses, seeing if you can stay in the pocket as a quarterback, or exploring over 40 other interactive game options, there's something for everyone at Birdies and Brews. Pour your own pint from 30 self-serve taps featuring the best local craft brews, ciders, and wines. Mention ESPN and get 10% off your first hour. Visit birdiesandbrews.com or swing by Pinnacle Hills Promenade in Rogers.
Sterling Bank is a full-service community bank committed to the community, their customers, and the people and businesses who call Northwest Arkansas home. At Sterling Bank, you will find a complete menu of products and services designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive. Visit your local branch in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville to experience friendly, top-notch customer service and to discover the Sterling difference. Member FDIC. Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan. We are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Hey, this is Derek Ruscin with the Ruscin and Zach Show, and honestly, I have no idea where Zach is.
Okay, I made it. My car broke down on the side of the road. What did I miss?
Definitely not a sports segment. Why don't you take your vehicle to the Crane Automotive Team? They have 17 locations across the state and are committed to Arkansas. Check them out at craneteam.com.
I'll do that. Kenzi's going to need a vehicle soon. We can go together as a family. She'd absolutely love that.
Dad, can I get a sports car like yours?
We can talk about it later. The Crane Automotive Team, home of the Crane commitment.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Experience Razorback football on the Hill this fall as quarterback Taylon Green, defensive stalwart Cam Ball, and the Hogs will be returning to action for great home matchups, including the August 30th home opener, the first ever matchup with Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish, on September 27th, and a matchup against Texas A&M inside Razorback Stadium for the first time since 2013. Secure your tickets online right now at ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Partly cloudy skies today in northwest Arkansas. It's turning out to be a gorgeous day. Highs through the afternoon will climb into the mid-80s. Tonight, fair skies. We're going to drop to 68 degrees. Tomorrow, for Thursday, we've got sunshine and a high of 88. And a sneak peek at the 4th of July forecast brings in sunshine and a high close to 90 degrees. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
Oh, that's me. The Ruscin is actually been streamed in 159 countries. 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in Granma Province, Cuba. You want to stream it too? It's hitthatline.com. Go in them Google Play Alexa things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. We'll send Bill over there. Or you get us on the now running like a North Korean car, Hit That Line Now app.
We're trained professionals, Steve.
Yeah, we're very, very professional.
I'm in awe.
Yeah. Oh, no, I know. It happens all the time.
Yeah. We're here at the Daisy National Championships here at the Rogers Convention Center. And Steve, you're kind of looking at things from the historical perspective of the Daisy company, correct?
Yeah. Yes, I'm third generation work for Daisy.
Oh, wow.
My grandmother worked for Daisy up in Plymouth, Michigan. And then my dad, after he graduated high school, went to work for Daisy, worked his whole entire career for Daisy. 58, when Daisy moved down from Michigan, my family moved down here. I was born down here. Grew up with the company. I can remember as a kid going to Daisy for the Christmas parties for the whole employees and their families and stuff. And when I was little, I used to think, like, how cool is this? My dad works in the same place Santa lives. Because every time that I went into the plant, Santa was there, because that's usually I went in during Christmas.
Yeah.
And they had a big, huge thing for the kids. They had this duck game where you could pick up a duck and what number was on it was the prize you got and stuff. And it was just a lot of fun growing up.
You don't hear that a lot anymore. Third generation doing, working for the same company. Mom, dad, all on down the line working for the same company. I mean, and you set up roots in the company and turned it into a career.
Yeah. So I graduated in '86 from high school here.
Where'd you go?
Rogers High School.
Okay.
Mounties.
Mounties.
So I'm a Mountie. And Dad said, well, you need a job. So
you're not living here. You need a job.
So he said, Daisy's hiring. So I hired on, because I've always loved Daisy. I've been around ever since I was little. Hired on, worked the shot department. Then I ended up working the final assembly. That's why I started learning how to build guns and stuff. Went off after 2 years, went off to college, saved money in those 2 years for college. Went off to college, worked for Daisy in the summertime because I was already trained out there. Came back, worked for a year for Daisy, and went off, did my own. And 23 years ago, I ran into Ray Hobbs, which was our former president, and ended up coming back on board Daisy and been here ever since. So I figured I might as well just retire from Daisy. I'm also on the board of directors for the museum.
Yeah, I've been to the museum. It's in downtown Rogers. It's a fabulous museum.
If people haven't gotten to see the museum, what are they missing out on there?
They're missing up the history of Daisy. It goes all the way back to our early days when we were a windmill company. We started life off as the Plymouth and Iron Windmill Company, making windmills. Yes.
Wow. Okay.
A guy named Clarence Hamilton designed an all-metal windmill. It was a really unique windmill. It had gearing in it, so if wind started blowing too hard, it could gear down, and that's what we were making. Well, right across the railroad tracks from Plymouth Iron Windmill was the Markham Air Gun Company, and they made this first successful BB gun, but it was made all out of wood, and it was called the Chicago. So there was a lot of kind of a relationship between the two companies, because the owners and the founders of Plymouth Iron Wheel Company were also on the board of directors for Markham, and kind of vice versa. So Clarence Hamilton, who had designed his all-metal windmill, had also, it's like, I can do better than an all-wooden air gun. He designed an all-metal BB gun. Well, he was on the board for the Markham Air Company, but they didn't have the ability to make metal parts. Plymouth Iron Windmill did. So he came over to our general manager, Mr. Huff, and the Huff family is one of the families that helped start the company, and said, hey, I've got this gun. Would you consider making it for me? So he took it, cocked it, fired it into a trash can, and said, Clarence, that's a Daisy, which was the colloquial term back then for it was cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't do it nowadays, because some of our terms now might not be used for an air gun. So we sold the gun as the Plymouth Iron Windmill. It's a Daisy. So the windmill market started dropping off, because you're talking horse and buggy and train, and we'd saturated our market up in Michigan. The company was getting ready to go under, but everyone wanted a BB gun. They didn't want the windmills. So
BB guns are more fun.
Oh yeah,
absolutely, 100%.
So it came down to a vote. The board says, are we going to keep funding this company, or are we going to just shut it down and liquidate everything? Came down to one vote in favor of let's make BB guns.
Please tell me it was your dad's vote, because that would tie this whole thing together.
No, he wasn't alive yet.
You can lie to me. It's fine.
Yeah. So it came down to one vote to say, hey, well, let's build BB guns for 1 year. We're not going to put any more money into this company, and let's see what happens. Well, I think next year will be our 140th.
Pretty good.
I mean, we've been doing it a while
Pretty
now.
good. David and Alma just texted in. He has an authentic Daisy double barrel BB gun.
Yes, we
it's
made
very
that.
rare.
Yes, we made it for 2 years up in Plymouth, and it was the, I think 104. I think it was. Made it, and it had a wood stock. Asked him, did it have a wood stock?
He's listening to you now.
Okay. If it's a wood stock gun, it was made in Plymouth. If it's plastic stock, it was made in Rogers.
Okay.
Both times the gun was made about 3 years and then dropped out of the line. One of the reasons why it was, you're cocking 2 main springs. It's a youth gun. So a lot of kids would cock it by pushing it on the ground and snapping the stock. So
you can't give anything. This is why we can't have nice things.
So
you can't give anything.
We dropped it. But that is one of our more popular
He
guns.
says it's a classic stock.
Classic stock? So
classic.
Classic. So
you're the I just I've never seen a double barrel BB
gun. It has, the other way to tell if it has a safety on it.
Okay.
If it's a safety, it definitely is a Rogers gun, because up in Michigan, we weren't required to do safety.
Yeah, well, Michigan's a lawless land.
Why do you think we left?
Right, exactly.
No, one of the reasons why we left is at the time, Michigan was going through kind of a minor recession, and you had auto workers with 20 years experience getting laid off. Well, we're an air gun manufacturer, and we couldn't pay the salary of a auto worker.
Right.
So we trained someone up, and then they'd leave and go work for an automotive company. So we're having a hard time keeping employees. And it also, our building up there had been built in the 1800s and just kept getting added onto it, added onto it, added onto. So it was very inefficient to build a product there. You're touching product 5 or 6 times during the process, which is not efficient. And our distribution hub was actually in Bentonville. If you looked at our sales, Bentonville was dead center. Well, Bentonville didn't want to work with us, but Rogers was like, "Hey,
yeah, typical.
We'll do that." And one of the airport in Rogers, the airport out by Daisy, was a grass strip, and we told them, if we come, you need to pave that, because we have airplanes that we fly, and we need to have them paved.
Daisy got the airport paved.
Well, the Rogers airport,
yeah. Okay, I'll take credit for it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, and we were the first major manufacturer to move in here. Up until then, there was no large manufacturer here. I talked to some old timers that said you couldn't get a house loan because there was no set wages in this area. It wasn't until Daisy moved in as the first major corporation to move in here that they started.
I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, we were before Walmart and everything.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow, I learned something today. Okay, I don't know what to do with my hands now. I learned stuff.
If you're interested in all this stuff, you can go see Steve at the museum downtown Rogers and find out all
right there on the corner.
About it.
It's right there on the corner. Can't miss it.
Yep, you see our whole history there.
Absolutely.
That's right.
And the world's largest Red Ryder BB gun.
Yes, it is. It's right there, propped up on the side. Yeah. Thank you so much, Steve.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. All right. We'll be back with more here live from the National Championships, the Daisy Nationals here on Ruscin and Zach. We'll have more for you coming up in just a moment. Don't forget about the Clay Maxey Auto Group. They want to maximize your drive at every step of the car ownership experience. You can find them in Harrison, Mountain Home, Clinton, or Berryville, or online at claymaxeyautogroup.com. They're with you every step of the way. Competitive, transparent pricing all the way to getting repairs from their factory-trained technicians. claymaxeyautogroup.com.
It's Wednesday, July 2nd. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 news update in 60 seconds. We're following the latest in what investigators say was an act of lewd behavior at a splash pad in Fort Smith. We'll explain in some detail why police say a man was arrested on sexual indecency charges. In other news, if you plan on putting on your own personal fireworks show this 4th of July weekend, check our website first to see the official 2025 fireworks laws in both NWA and the River Valley. That's 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app. We're also checking in with park rangers as they prepare for big crowds on our local lakes. And lastly, Sam Walton's first 5 and dime store may have been in Bentonville, but the first Walmart opened 63 years ago today in Rogers. For perspective, that's one day before Tom Cruise was born. I'm Brandon Evans saying watch 4029 on TV with the Very Local app or on our YouTube channel.
Get state sales tax paid when you trade right now at Rath Mitsubishi. We're kicking off our July 4th used car event with an old favorite. Just bring in your old car and upgrade to a road-ready certified pre-owned vehicle and get your state sales tax paid. Combine that with our painless pricing and non-commissioned sales team, and there's never been an easier, more worry-free way to buy a quality pre-owned car. Get state sales tax paid when you trade during our July 4th used car event. Just another reason why all the happiest drivers are rolling with Rath. Rath Mitsubishi, Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Kerry Earwood in Rogers and Derek Wardlow in Rogers.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
If you need to hire, you know it takes time. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. You simply pick a time and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day.
Try Zip Intro for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-551-3241. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-551-3241. That's 800-551-3241. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Arkansas football begins in 59 days. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
I just saw the some odds on the hot dog contest.
Oh, yeah. That's coming up on Friday.
I just I thought it'd be funny if a Chestnut started shaving dogs.
Got in bed with FanDuel or something and started point shaving.
Yeah, he went Malik Beasley on it. Started.
Wow. Okay. Well, okay, we're there.
Allegedly.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't it be something? Like the total is 70.5 right now that you can.
I would take the over on that. By the way, not going to be broadcast live on ESPN Arkansas on Friday. But we will have a
That's too bad.
doubleheader of Major League Baseball.
That's too bad.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe you'll have updates during the baseball game on the hot dog
Well, I think
contest.
the hot dog eating contest takes place like early in the morning, like 9, 10 in the morning. Baseball starts at like 1:30. So
Okay, well,
maybe
we'll
they'll have
know.
the highlights on baseball tonight.
No doubt, the high point of friend of the program, Jimmy Dykes' broadcasting career is being the reporter, the roving reporter on the hot dog contest for a few years. It happened.
What?
That in the great outdoor games.
See, now I would do the great outdoor games, but I would only want to do the dog jumping when they jump in the pool.
Oh, yeah.
That's
you don't
the
like
ol-
those guys rolling on the logs? That's
It's
interesting.
fun. It's fun, but I would want to do the dog jumping. I think that would be the thing that I could do best at. I don't know what you're doing as a roving reporter for the hot dog eating contest. You're asking fat guys how many hot dogs they can take down. I don't know how you handle that.
I don't know. What were you thinking? as
Yeah,
you ate
yeah.
the
What was
50th?
your? Oh, you have to
50th
you have to
hot dog.
ask them the mindset question. You want to play a fun drinking game? Watch college football on a Saturday, and every time some sideline reporter says, "What was your mindset?" Drink.
What was your mindset?
Oh God, I hate that question.
As
It's
you
the
threw the
dumbest.
8th interception.
It is the stupidest question you can possibly ask, except at a hot dog eating contest.
No.
You know, like you can say, "What is wrong with you?
What was your approach?
Yeah, what's your approach to eating the hot dogs? Why are you the way you are?
What do you think this does to your colon?
Is this a talent or is this just flat gluttony?"
Well, I've always liked that. That's Scott Van Pelt's term, sanctioned gluttony.
Right.
That's what he
That's
calls
what it is. I mean, that is honestly what it is. There's no talent in this.
Well, there's some
No,
talent.
there
the ability to not spew is a talent.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
That is an
That's
athletic achievement.
No, that is genetic.
To not spew?
Yes, that means you.
Well, I mean, athletic secretariat comes from the line.
No. You can teach yourself to be a better shooter.
No.
Yes,
no.
you can teach yourself to be a better
Oh,
shooter.
come on.
You cannot handle the how do I not throw up? You know what would make the hot dog eating contest more interesting?
If they threw up?
Well, yes, but for every 5 hot dogs you take down, you rip off a shot of Mad Dog. Would that make hot dog eating more exciting? Bill, yes or no?
I don't know why you picked Mad Dog, but I'm with it.
Thank you. Well, it was top of mind from yesterday. But I mean, you throw.
What
it
about that stuff that was the bad stuff yesterday?
Everclear?
No. There was
the Old Heaven.
Old Heaven.
Old Heaven. Yeah.
Old Heaven Hill.
See,
Bad.
now here's the problem.
Heaven Hill, good.
Now you're doing shots of bourbon. That is not everybody can handle handle bourbon.
Fair enough.
But
All right, fine.
Mad Dog's sweet enough. You don't know the damage it's about to do.
Okay.
It's like having one of those Vegas weddings. It sounds good at the time.
Anyway, I just thought it'd be fun if you took a dive once. You know,
boy, that would be an
with
upset.
the gamblers
pass the belt like Hogan did.
Yeah, that's just
hold up his arm. Yeah.
Yes, and as he's not winning, the announcers start yelling "no," just like when a
right.
wrestler. No.
Yes,
that's what they do.
Tyler from Winslow is 5'9", 172. He's won 2 wing eating competitions. Okay, but that's here in Western Arkansas, Tyler.
Yeah, are you on the professional
Yeah.
circuit?
Like if you're going up against guys at the Hog's Breath Cafe, that's different.
By the way, a Ruscin and Zach follow-up on a story we brought you earlier today. And we
Okay.
are live at the Daisy and National Championships here on Ruscin and Zach today at the Rogers Convention Center. Ruscin and Zach follow-up. We told you earlier there's a fake account out there reporting Mike Breen is quitting, announcing. 2 actual ESPN reporters fell for it. The posts have now been deleted. But,
Who are these people?
Ramona Shelburne,
Of course.
and Mark Spears.
I don't know who that is.
Both fell for the fake Mike Breen story from the fake Shams account. So
is that the
2 of them got?
Is that the sign that you've arrived? There's a fake you account out there, like putting out false information.
I don't know. There are fake Ruscin accounts, and I don't feel like I've arrived. So I don't.
Well,
know
no, but they're not putting out false information. Those are there to.
What are they putting out?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like a fake Shams account. That's a sincere form of flattery.
Is it like having an imitation on Saturday Night Live? Like, you've
Yes,
made it when they impersonate
it's
you on
somebody taking your song and making a parody out of it.
Right. Okay, I see. Oh, the Weird Al.
Right. Yeah, it's the Weird Al.
It's the big compliment.
Speaking of which, Bill saw the funniest thing today. Bill and I watched a couple minutes of the Tyler post-game LSU press conference. Bill, that went on for 41 minutes, but initial thoughts about this is Tanner from Tupelo. his post game where he just sat on his toilet.
That's right.
Playing sad music.
That's right.
And making faces.
I saw 7 seconds of it, and that was enough.
It's the funniest thing you've ever seen.
It's up there.
It is just sad songs
because he did juxtapose once. I mean, he shifted body language.
Yeah. Yep. Shifted facial expressions. Whole thing just sat there and he sat there for 41 minutes.
You know, acting is reacting.
Exactly.
And that's what he was doing.
That's all he was doing. He was just reacting.
That's what it was.
And it's one of the greatest. Somebody's got to go download that because it is one of the greatest pieces of. It needs to be preserved and studied. It really does.
Yes.
This is how we deal with our pain. We lock ourselves in our bathroom. We play sad songs and we turn on Facebook Live.
Right.
And you just sit there and you don't react. You just let the pain wash over you.
Right.
That's what you do.
Now, so I know you watched this.
I watched the whole thing.
Okay, so did he actually have any movement?
No.
If you know what I mean?
No. He just went in. No, he did what every man does.
He just wanted some solitude.
Right. He just went into a place where he knew no one would follow him. Okay. He went into the bathroom, turned the lights on, put his phone up, hit record, and sat down on the toilet.
So it wasn't working.
No, he wasn't working. He wasn't working anything up. He was dealing with his feelings. That's what he was doing.
He just needed to sit down.
Right. He
didn't need to get any work done.
He needed to be alone with his thoughts. He needed to be away from people. He didn't want anybody's opinion, except, he did turn on Facebook Live. And people were commenting. The comments are absolutely hysterical.
Right.
But he didn't react. He just sat there.
Yeah.
So shout out Tanner in Tupelo.
Yeah.
A godly man. He could have gone on I've watched him after certain losses. I've watched him jump in his pool. I've watched him run down the neighborhood naked. He didn't do that this time.
Wow.
He went into a place, he went into his fortress of solitude, like Superman. Sat down and played sad songs.
Naked.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
He he's got when he gets to the gates, he's gonna have some things he's gonna have to answer for. They're gonna ask.
And you would think he's in the fast pass line.
You would think, but they're gonna do the background check on him. And there's some stuff he's gonna have to answer for. And you know what? I understand. He's a sports fan first. I get it. But no, this was one of the great moments, I think, in Arkansas sports history was his postgame.
Oh, so it's more footage they're not going to want to preserve over at the World Center.
No. What they'll do is they'll just beep it out.
That's right. He didn't go here.
Hacker's right. Sometimes you just need a good bleed. I highly recommend if you're friends with him on Facebook, going and finding it. It will make your day better. Tanner, in his own way, will make your day better.
Yeah, it's all true. It's all true.
100%.
Sometimes a warrior just has to kind of lay down on the ground for a minute, just stay there for a second, and have a good bleed.
Yeah, it's called dying, you dumbass.
Could you guys?
He works
sit
here.
that long?
What? Say what?
Could you guys actually sit that long?
Some guy the other day was scrolling on his phone too long, and he had a colon mishap.
Yeah, see, I stay until my feet get numb. When I can't feel my heels,
it's time to go.
It's time to get up.
Time to go.
Right.
Yep,
this is a literal bleep or get off the pot situation.
Right. Yes, that's right. Yes.
Now, Jesse and El Dorado saying when people get to the gates, married people should be graded on a curve. Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
Let's see here. Big Mike has had several good bleeds, but they never did him any good. Big Mike, I like you just the way you are.
Yeah,
I really do. Big Mike has made my life better.
But have you ever gone to the toilet to seek solitude like that?
No, back in another life when I was trying to actively get away from
the old other life.
Yeah, mowing the lawn was a good one. Going to the bathroom was a good one. But if you're married and have kids and whatever, you have to have a strong fan game because it's got to be loud enough so they think you're in there and they can't hear you.
Right.
But Tanner went in. I mean, he apparently he's got a stereo system in his restroom, which is weird. But
okay, well, that's something.
I have to this day. Well, I don't have to do it as much now, but yeah, I mean, I'll go hide in the bathroom if I want to be left alone for a while.
Yeah.
So I mean, nobody's coming in there to bother you.
Yeah.
Lock the door, turn the fan on, and be alone with your thoughts.
Here's something we can possibly discuss this hour, and coming up at 5:00 is Grill Bill.
Yeah,
here on Ruscin and Zach, live from the Daisy National Championships, which I think one of the rounds just ended because a bunch of people just left and went to the parking lot, the old parking lot trot with their weapons.
Well, they're getting ready for the big barter tonight.
Barter bar at 6.
Yeah, the
right,
barter bar is the New York Stock Exchange.
Right.
And the kids, man, they're mean. Man, these kids,
or
they
one
are
of those
ruthless.
markets from like the the olden times where people are walking around 16, 16,
right.
17.
Right.
It's like,
You'll see bodies coming out of there. Bring out your dead. I'm not dead yet, and stuff like that. Right.
Yes, something like that. Yeah. But they've done a study here that we can talk about at some point here, and maybe we don't do it today. Maybe we do it tomorrow. Although tomorrow is booking fast.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
told.
Yeah. Booking very, very quickly. Bless you.
They've done a research, the New York Times and ASA, whatever that is, on what is cool. They've narrowed it down to 6 traits.
Okay.
That make you cool.
All right.
They polled 6,000 people in a dozen countries around the world.
Mm-hmm.
So what makes you cool? Texters ponder this, all right? 877.
I'd like an answer on that. Give me one. Give me one that makes you cool.
You want a teaser here?
Yeah, I do.
Let's see here. Something that makes you one of the 6 traits. If you score high in all of them, you're definitely cool.
Okay.
At least to an average person. It comes down to 6 core traits.
Go ahead. Give me one.
One of them, being hedonistic. Hedonistic.
Well,
really?
we're all on board with that, right?
Yeah, I think yeah, we're all cool. All right. Maybe give us one that might divide us a little bit. I think everybody's hedonistic. Yes, sir, you.
I love these words popping up. People are walking by like, what the hell? Hedonistic. I thought this was
Does a hog hat make you cool?
It depends how old it is.
It's not on the list.
How old is it?
What's up?
How you doing?
Living and working, man. Great. Oh boy.
How is your day?
Why do you have a clothespin on your hat? Is that cool?
People just kind of go around and put the clothes.
Okay, gotcha.
That's the thing. It's what they're doing now.
Gotcha.
Being extroverted makes you cool.
Okay, that's me.
Right.
These young men are extroverted.
All right.
Apparently, that makes you cool.
Yes.
Y'all
right.
cool? Yeah, sure. I'd run with it.
Do people still want to be cool,
Do
or
they?
is it cool to not be cool? You know that whole
The anti-cool.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know.
no. I think people want to be cool.
Does texting a radio show over 30,000 times make you
No, it does not. No. That makes you
asking for a friend?
That puts you on a list, sir.
That's right.
Oh, girls went by. We lost them.
Yeah, they're distracted now. Some things never change, do they?
These 2 young men are sitting in front of us asking us a bunch of questions. Girls walk by, they're gone.
They do the
gone.
head turn.
Yep,
like,
they're gone.
Sorry.
Girls.
Somebody over there's got American flag shoes on.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
All right. From Nebraska, looks like.
Dan in Mount Ida
of
wants to
them
know who runs Barter Bar. That is the CEO of Daisy.
Yeah, Keith.
Hey, Keith, who we had the first hour.
Yeah, Keith is running this barter bar. And, don't come at him and try and expect that, a good prize for a couple of paper clips. That's not going to work, all right?
3 girls walk by, they're gone.
Yeah.
So apparently we are
risen them up.
Yeah,
now.
My boys got risen.
Risen them up.
Take the clothespin off your hat.
Maybe they're into it. I don't know. Young love. It's happening right before
Man,
our
it
eyes
is
here.
wild how uncool we are.
Right. By the way,
Uh-huh.
there's another interesting game we can play here because at the time that the gun was developed, the word for cool that's Daisy.
Right.
So if the word was would we be if this was developed today, the Daisy gun, would it be the Skibbity National Championships?
No, Skibbity is bad.
Okay. Would it be the lit?
Yes.
National
Yes,
Championships?
it would be the lit national.
Fire?
Correct. Yeah, fire. Yeah.
Bet?
Yes. Yes, it would be any one of those would have been applicable.
So it's a good thing this thing came along in like the the 40s and 50s,
You know what? I'm
right?
offended. I mean,
you got passed over.
I got passed over.
Yeah. Well,
I'm a little offended.
Those guys are going to run for office someday. They had that look, that handshake, that engaging. Hey, what are you guys doing? That personality.
I'm actually offended now.
They're going to be in Congress one day. You vote for them. They're going to run the place.
I ain't vote for anybody anymore. I give up.
All right, it's 15 minutes after the hour. So think about that. The cool research that they've done, and what would the gun be named if it was built today? Because Daisy was the word for cool back then. What would it be now? Not Skibbity, because that's bad. The Red Rizzler. It'd be
No,
the
the
Red
Red
Rizzler. What would it be? It'd be the Red Rizzler. Yes.
That's great.
That's great. The Red Rizzler. All right, we'll be back in a moment. Here live from the Rogers Convention Center over ESPN Arkansas. Experience Razorback football on the Hill this fall. Coach Pittman and the Razorbacks, they're working hard for you. They returned standout players like Taylor Green, Fernando Carmona, Cam Ball, and Xavier Story Jr. Great home games, including the August 30th home opener against Alabama A&M. The first ever matchup with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish on September 27th. The matchup against Texas A&M inside Razorback Stadium for the first time since 2013. Secure your tickets online at ArkansasRazorbacks.com. It's going to be a memorable one, folks. Don't miss out. ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
The most influential show in Arkansas. Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas. More than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
White perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Choose your escape. Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Take a luxurious dip with the $5 Classic box. Indulge in a lavish meal with the $7 Supreme box. Or explore new worlds with the $9 Discovery box. Now featuring the crispy chicken burrito for a truly unmissable experience.
Is that Tony Hawk?
Get Lux for less. Only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
Coast summers nipping on the run. Now the beachfront nights, 5,000 thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com.
Roback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Roback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline continues to be your number one source for all your sports betting action. And with baseball in full swing and football season right around the corner, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting. From MLB, UFC to tennis and NFL futures, BetOnline remains your choice for sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Head to the website today and take advantage of their industry-leading VIP program with level-up bonuses and weekly cash boosts. Bet online. The game starts here.
Thanks for...
Get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-372-2017. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017.
What's going on the grill tonight? Whatever it is, make it unforgettable with the best cuts in town from Richard's Country Meat Market. From the sizzle of bacon wrap fillets to the bold flavor of gourmet burgers, juicy steaks, and ready-to-grill kebabs, Richard's is your go-to for a summer full of flavor. Planning to cook out? Skip the stress and call ahead for curbside pickup at 443-0000. Only the best goes on your grill. So get it from Richard's Country Meat Market. 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue in Fayetteville. And online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Partly cloudy skies today in northwest Arkansas. It's turning out to be a gorgeous day. Highs through the afternoon will climb into the mid-80s. Tonight, fair skies. We're going to drop to 68 degrees. Tomorrow, for Thursday, we've got sunshine and a high of 88. And a sneak peek at the 4th of July forecast brings in sunshine and a high close to 90 degrees. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because I didn't have anywhere to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Errol Man that Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to be seated in the Good Chair. Arkansas's got a new outfielder. His name is Zach Stewart, Missouri Valley Conference Freshman of the Year. Hit .292 last year, 11 ding-dongs and 31 RBIs for, what is Missouri State?
The Bears.
Bears, thank you. Your Ruscin and Zach.
Can't beat them, join them.
That's apparently correct. Your Ruscin and Zach X-Polls brought to you by Mooney's Bookstore, New York City's most eclectic bookstore. Ask for Joe.
Yeah.
He'll be so excited to see you.
Tell him Joe sent you.
Yeah, tell him Joe sent you. Should burgers be wider or taller? This is a discussion from last hour. Derek likes his burgers taller. I like mine wider. 81.1% of you said you like your burgers wider. Do you think Big Flour's marketing strategy was, well, if we sell it in a paper bag that's not fully sealed at the bottom? 91.9% of you said yes, that is their marketing strategy. And because we're on the verge of some sort of alien invasion, if you're looking at the TikToks, do you think the aliens believe in us? 58.2% of you said no. Those are your Ruscin and Zach Expos brought to you by Mooney's Bookstore, New York City's most eclectic. And I want to say vintage. Sometimes you get in there and you don't want to leave. Benji gave it 5 stars. Those are your Ruscin and Zach Expos. Get out there, folks. Grab ass.
Sometimes you can't leave.
No, sometimes you're not allowed to leave.
In a big plastic box downstairs. Being fed through a little hole in the side.
Yeah. And God forbid you have a peanut allergy. Because that's how you wind up rolled up in carpet.
I remember that one. Yeah.
That's how you wind up rolled up in carpet.
That's right.
Your teeth wind up in your ceiling.
Right.
Yeah.
Tyler from Winslow wants to be left alone.
Amen, brother. Amen. Totally understand.
Why would you text someone that? Just don't say anything, and we'll leave you alone. What is that?
Yeah, Kristen Harrison did bring up a good point with the hamburger question. We have to
meat between buns, meat between buns, nuggies. between buns. Meat
Here it comes.
between buns. Snuggie. Meat.
I love the clarinet part.
It's the best part of it. It gives it a little dignity.
Okay. Yes, it does. It
Yeah,
classes up the joint
a little bit. Yeah, I think that's fair.
The big band era.
Right. And Bill, I'm telling you, where were we? We're at Lewis. A guy came up and said that he was in a bad mood. Like he heard the Meat Between Buns song. And there it was. So we try and play it once a day.
Bringing people together.
That's what I do. There we
Yeah.
Oh, no. Go ahead. Finish. Go ahead.
I love this one.
Denver Bill. All beef. Denver Bill. Coming in hot. Denver Bill. Hee-haw honeys. Denver Bill. It's meat between Denver Bill. Giant waist done. Denver Bill. Nuggies. Denver Bill. Open defecation. Denver Bill.
Well, you got to wait for that part.
You got to wait for the open defecation.
Another thing people hear when they walk by and go, what in the world is going on?
Yeah, we've got to be real careful with what we're saying because, like, these are dignified human beings.
Right.
That like have jobs.
We are,
they're representative of their community. We are not.
We are undignified.
That is correct. We're the unwashed.
Schlubs.
Yeah,
With number
schlubs
6.
is a good word.
Right.
It's a fantastic word. Bill, would you like to be a schlub?
Aren't I?
Yes, 100%. All right, welcome in.
The Merry Schlubs.
Yep.
A rebrand. We're due for a rebrand.
Are we? Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm fine with that.
Shout out to, who was this earlier? Somebody sent us a text. Their air is out. We can relate.
I'm sorry, what?
There was someone. Here it is. Nate in the 870. He has no air, so he got a portable air, and he's got a fan, and he sent us pictures of this whole setup in his house there. Till the air guy shows up.
Oh, yeah. Big Mike's texting. If the aliens wanted us dead, they would have done it before we developed weapons like we have. Okay.
You know, that's an excellent
That's a good
point,
point.
Big Mike.
Thank you, Big Mike.
They can pretty much do whatever they want.
Oh, they have autonomy.
And on a random note, the Rockies are still 24 games out of fourth place.
I'm sorry, what?
That's a Rocky Mountain Minute. Hold on, please.
We haven't had Colorado Tourette's in a couple of weeks, so we were due for one. You know what I mean?
Just shoehorning that. Okay. I'm sorry. Did the Rockies get hot?
No. Not
okay.
at all.
All right.
Colorado Tourette's.
Yeah.
Carson Shetty.
He's got to get it in there.
Hey, that guy will get mad and he'll come down here. You better
yes,
watch
he
out
will.
now.
He'll probably call me at 7:30 in the morning.
He very well could.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
Nate from the 870 wants to know, is today a load management day? No, Nate, it is not.
No, tomorrow, Nate.
Tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday load management.
Well, Friday the baseball games are on. We're not doing
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, we're out for that.
Right.
Jesse and El Dorado yelling Bon Jovi. Now, Jesse and El Dorado, for those who don't know, is Abner, who that's not his real name either. So now he's on his third alias.
That's right. Yeah, this guy. We don't know who he really is.
No, we really don't. We've met him.
We do, but I don't even remember who he really is.
He kind of looks like George Harrison in a squirrely kind of way.
Yellow Submarine.
Yeah, something like that. No, that was Ringo, but okay.
Yeah. Nate sent the air conditioning text like 4 days ago.
Well, okay, so here's the thing, Nate.
I just saw that.
Here's the thing. Yeah, when you're dealing with Derek, you have to time and space do not matter because he is oftentimes aloof and not paying attention. So that is why he read a text from 3 to 4 days ago.
That's right. I just saw the pictures and I'm like, well, that's the air being out. That's
and he's asking, did they come out or did they come in like just now? No, we've got the timestamp on exactly when they came in.
Is it fixed now? Because this was 3 or 4 days ago.
Nate is going to allow it, so there you go. Good to know.
I thought this was brand new.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Right, well,
hey, look, it's new to us. We probably didn't read it.
No,
so it's new to us.
Right.
See, Nate, you're ruining the good content.
See, I just saw pictures and I'm like, well, that's an interesting story. Not having air conditioning on July 2nd.
You know what we could do is we could like start reading other shows' texts. That seems to be a new thing. We could do that.
Well, when you're not getting any on your own, you might as well go read something
Today
else.
I have 14 to choose from.
You can burn through those quickly over the course of 3 hours. You see what I'm
that'll
saying?
be fun.
All right. Enough of this hilarity. Let's pause for a moment here. We'll have more live from the Daisy National Championships coming up here on Ruscin and Zach. Let me ask you, if you're a business owner out there, are you paying too much for your website? Or is it worse? You have a DIY site and, nothing's happening there. Well, how about Modular Orange? They're changing the game for service businesses across Arkansas. So whether you're a lawyer, plumber, counselor, whatever it is, they will build a website for $95 a month with no upfront cost. They'll write it, build it, launch it, keep it secure, keep it up to date for you. $95 a month. Fast, affordable, and it actually works. So don't waste another minute or another dollar. Take your time back and let the pros at Modular Orange handle your online presence. Go to modularorange.com and get started. modularorange.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Come to Arkansas. You'll figure it out once you get here.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Destiny is a matter of choice, and dinner is a matter of how much Taco Bell you want. Good thing you can choose from the $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes to match what you're craving. What does your destiny hold? The classics for $5, the faves for $7, or a feast for $9 featuring the new crispy chicken burrito? Oh, why is Destiny holding them all? Someone help her. Choose your Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
Hi, this is Pruitt Tollett with WT Equipment. When it's hay season, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. Vermeer Forge tools, from mowers to balers, are built tough to perform in the field and backed by support you can count on. At WT Equipment, we help you get the right Vermeer tools and keep them running strong. Come by and see us at our 8 locations or visit us online at WTEquip.com. Vermeer, because your hay doesn't wait.
Your home and auto are some of your largest assets to protect. Take the time to make sure you have the best protection for them with Biddle Armstrong Insurance. Biddle Armstrong Insurance is a leading independent insurance agency in Fayetteville, serving all of Northwest Arkansas. Biddle Armstrong shops your home, auto, and all lines of personal insurance with many of the leading insurance companies in the nation. They work to provide you with appropriate coverages, competitive rates, and excellent local customer service. Call Biddle Armstrong today, 443-0808.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team could give you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Looking for the happiest hours of your day? Head to JJ's Grill for happy hour every day from 3 to 6 p.m. We're talking $2.75 domestic pints, 5 wings, and 5 strips for just $7.99. Cheeseburger sliders for only $5.49 and Wells for just $2.50. And get this, 20 minutes out of every hour we celebrate Happy Minutes, where select domestic pints drop to just $1.50. That's right, cold beer, hot food, and unbeatable vibes only at JJ's Grill.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed or your money back. Because I never met a clog that was going to unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
Are you paying more than $95 a month for your website? Modular Orange specializes in building professional custom websites for service businesses just like yours for $95 a month with no upfront costs. There's a reason lawyers, dentists, accountants, counselors, plumbers, and electricians all trust Modular Orange to build their online presence. And they don't stop there. They also offer SEO and digital advertising at prices that will blow the competition away. Ready to get started? Go to modularorange.com today. That's modularorange.com.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Partly cloudy skies today in northwest Arkansas. It's turning out to be a gorgeous day. Highs through the afternoon will climb into the mid-80s. Tonight, fair skies. We're going to drop to 68 degrees. Tomorrow, for Thursday, we've got sunshine and a high of 88. And a sneak peek at the 4th of July forecast brings in sunshine and a high close to 90 degrees. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5.
The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Your house.
Oh, man. We're back here in Rogers. Wait till you hear the latest and greatest idea from our esteemed colleges and universities in this country. This is a real.
Oh, they're on an absolute roll.
This is a real doozy here, folks. This is a great idea. We're live here at the Daisy National Championships, where things have calmed for the moment. The Barter Bar is coming at 6 o'clock, and it's going to turn into the trading floor of Wall Street here.
Yeah. And will they be trading frozen concentrated orange juice? That is the question.
Right. That's right. What was it?
Beaks.
Beaks. Yeah.
Beaks. Yeah.
Where the hell's Beaks? Where's Beaks?
Right.
Okay, the drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 8 Sparky.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best. Did they put a catheter in you?
Woo pig.
Oh, I forget about this
Yeah.
stuff. Oh,
yeah.
it's
I don't know why he
it's
would
a
have
treat
thought they
every
put
day.
a catheter in me, but
Well, you had surgery.
Yes,
you
I
were
did.
in the hospital.
No, I wasn't. It was outpatient.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
I
you
mean,
weren't in the hospital.
Yeah, you didn't even have
Well,
time
he
to
didn't
put
know
a
that.
catheter in.
Yeah, I don't think you knew that.
Well, all right.
Grill Bill coming up at 5 o'clock here. We also have the corn fact of the day that we need to get in.
You want to
here.
do that now?
Yes, I would like to do that now. Yes.
How you doing?
I'm
You
fine.
ever seen
How you
there
doing?
one of those days where it just
Brownsville
seems like
Station,
everybody's
smoking
getting
in the
on your
boys' room.
case from your teacher all the way down to your best girlfriend?
Are we waiting?
You know,
I'm
I
waiting.
used to have
It's
that
loading.
all the time.
It's loading.
But I found
All right.
a way to get out.
Got it. Let's do this again.
I'm ready now for the corn fact of the day.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
All right. In post, it'll sound great.
You
We'll
ever
fix it
seen
later.
there
Yes,
one of those
absolutely.
days
Corn
where
fact
it
of the day. I'm
seems like
excited.
everybody's getting on your case from
The game cornhole
Uh-huh.
likely originated in 19th century American Midwest, though some theories suggest an earlier origins in Germany or with Native American tribes.
Okay. Hold on.
It's one beat in there.
Oh, yeah. All right. Sorry.
The
Continue.
game involves tossing corn bags into a hole on a raised platform.
Yes.
If you didn't know how cornhole worked, welcome to 2025.
Yeah, thank you. Just go to an Ole Miss tailgate. You'll see it.
Right. All right.
All right.
There you go. There's your
Okay,
corn
there's your
fact.
corn
of the day.
fact of the day. That's
Thank
that's
you,
fantastic.
Iowa man, for your corn fact of the day. I don't know if we've seen any Iowans.
I don't think we've seen Iowans.
Wisconsin,
Wisconsin,
Nebraskans.
yes,
surrounded.
Louisianans.
That's right. That's right.
But we have not seen anybody from Iowa today.
Right. That's exactly right. Okay. We're gonna have to do the great college idea later because we've got a couple minutes here. Then we're going to talk to one of these coaches here in a minute as well. So we got a lot of
There's a lot of things going on, right?
Plates are moving here.
Not like Red Panda though.
Russell. Yeah, she went down, and this is it's the end of a great career. Let's just call it like it is. It's the end of a great career, and there will be This is one of one.
Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer.
We're not making anybody else that can flip bowls from their shin to their head on a unicycle.
I would like to remember the good times, not necessarily the failures. That's kind of.
Well, you want to remember the highlights. You don't want to remember Emmitt Smith with the Cardinals.
Exactly.
You don't want to remember
that's not what I want to remember.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Russell wants to know if you are aware of and have a comment on what appears to be Brian from Ozark's redemption tour.
I have not heard it. I became aware of it yesterday.
Okay.
It was brought up to me. I feel no.
Okay.
Not interested. I have received on occasion from Brian some personal texts about you, about me. Not interested.
Personal in a derogatory manner.
Yes.
I see. All right.
Yeah, not interested in anything that Brian has
So
to
he
say.
will not be allowed to play in our sandbox.
No, he will not.
Okay. All right. Okay.
No.
Fair enough.
Can we clean up the other the other issue of the day, which is apparently Ty took issue during his show with me calling him. Apparently, I don't necessarily remember doing it.
Okay.
But if I did, I apologize. It was probably in response to one of the 14,000 emails I get from you every day.
Big email guy.
Big email guy.
Big email guy. Yep.
We can, and the thing is, we can put all of these emails in one. One email will suffice, not the back and forth replying to each other, one word answers.
You don't like the machine gun approach.
I am not I'm not a shotgun guy when it comes to emails.
Okay, all right.
So that's what it was probably in response to, was the 14,000 emails.
Are you feuding with Ty?
I am not.
All right.
I am not. And I just, that was what it was probably in response to.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad we got that all squared away.
So, if I
and
did,
we're sending emails and making phone calls during our shows. That's really respecting the audience's time.
Tyler says, "Who would have thought Ty an email guy?" Oh, dude, you have no idea.
Big email.
It is borderline spam.
Yeah, I'm planning my coup, and one of my platforms will be no emails.
I'm for the no email approach.
We have also not talked about LSU getting sponsorships. Some of this can go to tomorrow. LSU is going to get ads on their uniforms. Well, I mean, we have a little time.
What are they putting on there?
Apparently, Raising Cane's will be having a big
and that makes
logo
sense.
on
the guys at LSU guys.
Someone said earlier, you can't put a Raising Cane's ad on the Mona Lisa.
I'm sorry. Who?
This would be implying that the LSU uniform is the Mona Lisa, which, of course, it is not.
It is. Now, I assume
a fine uniform.
I assume that we're talking about the LSU whites with the yellow pants. That's it's a top 25 uniform. It is not a top 5 iconic college football uniform.
Right.
Actually, to be honest, I don't think any of the white jerseys would be considered iconic. I mean, it's Michigan because of the helmet.
Right.
Notre Dame, obviously, probably Penn State.
Could be.
Bama's never gone to an alternate uniform. I respect that.
But as
Texas,
but again,
probably.
as Brandon Zimmerman, who does some editorial work for the SEC Network, points out, there's never been more money in college football, and yet they've never been more broke.
Oh, they're house poor. College football is house poor. You bought
this is the Morgan crisis, like in 2006.
Yeah, you bought the big fancy house. Now you can't do anything with it.
Or this is like we're living in The Big Short.
Yeah, the bubble's about to burst. That was a great movie.
That is a good movie.
If you don't watch The Big Short, watch it this weekend.
Well, we're living that movie right now in college football.
College football.
The Big Short.
They spent all their money on the big house and all the stuff. Now they can't do anything. They can't even pay the bills.
That's right.
But hey, man, you got the house,
and now there are more bills.
That's right. You're house poor.
That's right. That's right. Okay, we're going to talk to one of these coaches here from one of these teams coming up here in a moment. We don't have a break here.
You want me to wave him over?
Yeah, give him the wave over because we don't have a break here to do this. We're in the middle of the drive home, powered by Mr. Spark.
That's correct.
Which means commercial-free talk.
Wow.
Until the top of the hour.
Boy, you're here on a good day, right?
That's right. Exactly. That's exactly right. There you go. All right. So we're live here at the Daisy National Championships this year. Again, our second time out here. The Barter Bar's coming up. The action has calm for the moment after
this is the calm before the storm.
Eventful,
no question.
Eventful afternoon here, and I believe we're talking to. I didn't catch your name, sir. What What is your name?
James Eberwine from Alma, Kansas.
James, we talked to you last year.
Yes, we did.
Okay, yeah. You look familiar to me. James, it's good to see you again. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. How's your team doing this year?
They're doing all right.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
What's the shirt say?
Flint Hills Junior Shooters don't retreat, they
reload. Okay.
All right.
Good to know. All right. Post number 32. Got it. Okay. So how's the experience been this week?
It's been good.
Now, you've been coming here for a long time. If I remember correctly, you've been here for a long, long time.
Like 35 years.
Wow.
And as a competitor and a coach, or just a coach?
Nope, just as a coach.
Oh, wow. Did you come here before any of this?
No.
Okay. Now the kids, I mean, you've got kids now that would be in their 50s. I mean,
don't make me sound old.
I'm thinking if you brought a teen, like a 14, 15-year-old kid, I mean, they'd be in their 50s, be my age.
Actually, my oldest son is here, and he is 41.
Wow. How about equipment changes? I mean, in all sports, we see changes across the board. What's the biggest change you've seen since, 35 years ago, for those who can't add, would be 1990?
Right. Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
I would say just the quality of the equipment has improved over the years. It's still the same gun, just better improvements to it.
Do you talk to them before they go in there? It's a different environment when you walk in that ballroom and there's 500 to 1,000 people standing in there. And they're going to be watching you.
Trust me, we keep Kleenexes in our box.
It is, but I mean, for a kid, first time, I mean, that's got to be somewhat intimidating.
It's nerve wracking. It's intimidating that you'll see them shaking, and there's no way you can talk them out of it until they get used to it a little bit.
So 35 years doing this, what keeps you coming back?
Just enjoy it.
Yep.
Enjoy it. This is a program that does so much for so many youth that because of medical problems can't do other sports. So this is their sport.
Yeah. It's a big deal. I mean, the competition, the camaraderie. I mean, and I know we were joking about this earlier, but there were two young men standing right in front of us. They had purple shirts on. There were a couple of girls wearing black shirts, walked right behind them. They immediately spun around and made new friends, I guess, and ditched us. But I mean, that's kind of the, if you will, the culture that's here. Everybody's, yes, you're competing, but it's really about the sport and the event.
Well, as you pointed out, my kids are in their 40s, and they still communicate with kids that they shot against from other states here.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, those are friends for life.
They are. I said, it's just tremendous feeling when you see that young person hit their first bullseye and they never dreamed they could do it. And I said, they can't play basketball or football because they can't do contact.
Yeah.
This is their sport.
This is it.
They excel at this.
And to see, and it's so remarkable when you have a goal and you get to see, the student, the athlete, achieve that goal. I mean, that's got to be tremendously fulfilling for you, and to see, and that never gets old, does it?
It
you
doesn't.
See that reaction.
It never does.
Yeah.
In fact, I've got a couple young girls. If they shoot their goal this weekend or week, my fingernails are going to be painted. So,
that's a new thing apparently. Is that that's how we do this now?
It's whatever encourages them.
Now, if I remember correctly, when we talked last year, you guys travel as a group down here.
Yes,
and are you talking? I mean, talking about this event, or is it just keep their mind off it until they get here?
Try to keep their mind off of it.
Yeah.
That is, I couldn't imagine. I mean, y'all are Central Kansas, Topeka area, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
yeah, okay.
Yes.
And I mean, that's decent enough ride to come down here and get ready for this. But I mean, they got to be thinking about this the whole way.
Oh yeah.
What kind of events are involved fundraising to get to make trips like this and other things like that?
Well, our program itself, we have a annual banquet, raffles, auction, silent auction, sponsorships that we do in August, and we raise enough from that banquet to get us here and cover our expenses for the year.
I'd imagine you've over time have had athletes come here and then you get their kids. Have we had a grandkid roll through yet?
Actually, I have.
Oh, man.
It's okay.
It's okay. It happens. It happens to the best of us. But I mean, 35 years, I mean, you would have had, the kids now that their kids are coming through. And I mean, it's got to be good. I mean, you've had an impact, obviously.
I have had a lot of people thank me, come up to me and say, you can't retire because my grandkids are coming up. And like I said, I've already got grandkids in my program.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I'm old.
No.
Only as old as you feel.
Exactly. Now I feel 105, but that's just totally different. But I think it's got to be gratifying. I mean, you see those kids that come through, they stuck with it. Their parents passed things that you taught them onto the kids. I mean, the cycle continues.
Yeah. Well, and not only BB gun and air rifle, but whatever they learn here goes on into shotgun, trap shooting, stuff like that, which is becoming very popular again now.
Yeah.
And a lot of them kids got their start with the Daisy 499 BB gun.
Now, if I remember correctly, last year you had the barter bars your thing. And what did you bring this year? What did you bring last year, and what are you bringing this year?
We always bring cheese.
That's right.
From the Alma Creamery.
Keith is looking for you. He wants the cheese.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. We bring Alma Creamery cheese. It's cheese curds.
Yeah.
So
I love it. I love it.
So you're going to be busy here in a little while.
We will be busy in a little while.
That's going to be a popular item.
Now, which is harder to calm them down about trading, because this thing is wild. This barter bar is absolutely insane. It's like nothing you've ever seen. It's pure capitalism.
Yes.
I mean, it's just it's like a trading post, or the event itself.
I have families that are just as excited about the barter bar as they are shooting.
That seems to be the thing. Like once this is all over and everybody leaves, it's like, okay, here we turn our attention and I'm going to get me some cheese curds.
We also bring, we've got a local company, Grandma Horner's. And so we've got some jellies with us.
Ooh, that's going to be a big item.
Cheese and jelly?
Yeah.
You're going to be a busy man.
I've got kids that have brought deer heads with them, deer racks. Cow skulls, yes.
Huh.
Awesome.
I would head right for Keith. Here he comes now. Hey, Keith, we got you some deer racks.
That's right.
Deer racks and cheese.
Well, thank you, sir, for spending some time with us, James. Good luck to your team, and maybe we'll talk again next year. It'd be great.
Well, hopefully. Thank you, and thanks for your time of coming here.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
All right. So, the big barter bar.
Yeah.
The cheese curds
you
and
can
the
see
jellies.
like Keith's walking by. You can see like he's already into barter mode. Yeah, he's got the barter mode.
Wheeling and dealing.
Yeah, no, he's ready. He's ready to make some side deals.
Wheeling and
this
dealing.
This is like NBA free agency. He's making deals before the before the actual trade.
And we're like Shams. We're like breaking it down.
The real Shams.
Yeah, not the fake Shams. Talking about Mike Breen retiring. All right. Good stuff here. We've got Grill Bill coming up on Ruscin and Jack.
Ready.
Live from the Rogers Convention Center here over ESPN Arkansas. And the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. Crispy chicken's better in a Taco Bell taco or burrito or both. Try Taco Bell's new crispy chicken taco and or burrito today at participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. All right, we'll come back and get into Grill Bill coming up. Get those questions in on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Text them in 877-377-6963. We'll be right back.
It's Wednesday, July 2nd. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 news update in 60 seconds. We're following the latest in what investigators say was an act of lewd behavior at a splash pad in Fort Smith. We'll explain in some detail why police say a man was arrested on sexual indecency charges. In other news, if you plan on putting on your own personal fireworks show this 4th of July weekend, check our website first to see the official 2025 fireworks laws in both NWA and the River Valley. That's 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app. We're also checking in with park rangers as they prepare for big crowds on our local lakes. And lastly, Sam Walton's first 5 and dime store may have been in Bentonville, but the first Walmart opened 63 years ago today in Rogers. For perspective, that's one day before Tom Cruise was born. I'm Brandon Evans saying watch 4029 on TV with the Very Local app or on our YouTube channel.
Celebrate freedom and fun with the red, white, and blue sale at Burton Pools and Spas. Cool off in a Doughboy above-ground pool, now up to $1,500 off. Or dive into summer with a semi-in-ground pool starting at just $190 a month. Go big with an in-ground pool and get a free heater with select pools to keep the good times going even longer. Visit one of Burton Pools' 4 convenient locations or burtonpools.com. Burton Pools and Spas. Water for a better life.
There's only one place to buy fireworks at wholesale prices. Hey guys, I'm Chris Brewer, the owner of USA Fireworks in Arkansas. The best way to purchase your fireworks show is at wholesale prices. Get more fireworks for your money at USA Fireworks Wholesale. If you're interested in purchasing a fireworks show at wholesale prices, send us a message on our website at usafireworks.org. That's usafireworks.org. Go Hogs.
Before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest offerings from the biggest names in golf. At Golf USA, they're honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest Top Fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we're as golf as it gets.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started. Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget. Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level. And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story. Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Seconds making a play, Short's got it covered.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage. It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4.
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
Call Carrie Earwood in Rogers and Derek Wardlow in Rogers.
Destiny is a matter of choice, and dinner is a matter of how much Taco Bell you want. Good thing you can choose from the $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes to match what you're craving. What does your destiny hold? The classics for $5, the faves for $7, or a feast for $9 featuring the new crispy chicken burrito? Oh, why is Destiny holding them all? Someone help her. Choose your Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
Do you use the expensive blue or yellow pills to charge your sex life? Are you thinking about it? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 a pill for the other pills, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pills deliver the exact same results for less than $3. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. And right now, radio callers will get 44 blue or yellow pills for $120 with free discreet shipping. You can save more than $700 off pharmacy prices. Charge your sex life now and save a ton of money. Call now and get your 44 pills and save over $700 and qualify for free shipping. Stop overpaying and call right now.
Paid for by Steelman Pills. 800-993-1327. 800-993-1327. 800-993-1327. That's 800-993-1327.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Arkansas football begins in 59 days. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
Hee-haw, honeys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Bill. That will never not be funny.
That's like the first thing.
Yeah, it was like first day.
Charging in on the Hee-Haw Honey.
Okay, so
We're back.
We've already got a couple of questions for Grill Bill. Guys, let's keep them above the belt, if you don't mind. Watch the low punches. My God.
Well, these are perverts.
I'm looking at you, C-Man. We found your horse. How about using a little dignity, a little class, please?
Yeah,
I'll answer, C-Man.
No, you can you can answer him privately. Yes, I'm not asking that question.
Okay. We are live today at the Daisy National Championships here on Ruscin and Zach from the Rogers Convention Center. We're in public today, folks. You got to behave with a certain decorum, a certain
come on, guys.
decency.
I mean, let's act. We're not animals out here.
Yeah, come on, please behave yourself,
please.
Grill Bill is coming up.
Yes.
Get those questions in now. The texters make or break this. So if it stinks, it's the texters' fault.
That's
it's not
right.
ours.
Yeah, I just read them.
So step it up, okay? Let's go. The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one. You don't have to put up with any malarkey.
You gotta kick him out too.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Him out right now.
We're gonna get fired. So true. Oh Lord! All right, fine. It's got a little. You've never been, but it's got a little SEC Media Days.
It
vibe,
does.
You know, we're in a long hallway.
Yeah.
And there's a table here,
Right.
and there's other people on tables.
We're the
here.
only ones here.
Yeah, it's like when
just
SEC
like
Media Days winds down on that Thursday. They're
Right.
carrying the stuff down, and there's more here tomorrow. Obviously,
They're on to the next thing. We're still here.
right. Well, a lot of the competitors apparently go eat.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they
Well,
come
no,
back
no,
for
no.
the barter bar at 6:00. So,
Yeah.
a lot of the local restaurants are very busy right now. I would imagine.
Oh, I imagine so. Yeah,
that's right. Okay, so this only works if you make it work, folks. 877-377-6963 on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. It is time now for Grill.
Who else do you know that snorts ants? Wasn't me. Wanakana creams mochixo. Wasn't me. I could knock the hell out of a Cocker Spaniel. Wasn't me. They were only 3-inch incy. Wasn't me. It's not big. Wait, what? Wasn't me. She is so smoking in that movie. Wasn't me. You gotta go, you gotta go. Wasn't me.
All right, here we go. It's only as good as the texters. You can text them in 877-377-6963. Please try and keep them semi-clean. Okay?
Semi-clean.
Semi-clean. We are in a place of business.
That's
sponsored
right, yeah.
by the Rogers Chamber of Commerce.
That's right. Yes, please.
Tony in Fayetteville is going to lead us off today. Bill,
Tony.
what is your favorite Vienna sausage flavor? Original, barbecue, or spicy?
I don't know that I've ever had a Vienna sausage.
Did we get that?
Does the little, shut up. Does the little smoky count?
Yeah, those count.
Okay, well then, little smoky with some barbecue sauce.
Okay, he's a barbecue guy. Kyle in Hinesville would like to know, Bill, should we make this Dear Bill? Dear Bill, are you a charcoal
like
or
Dear Casey?
or Dear Abby, whatever? Are you a charcoal or propane grill guy?
I am a pellet man now.
Oh, he's a pellet man.
He's a pellet man.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
You
no,
sellout.
my new grill's a pellet. It's
You're a
pellet.
sellout.
Sure.
Cook it with
But
wood like a man.
No. Before that, it was charcoal, and it would have been lump charcoal.
Zach, they are wood pellets. He is cooking with
No,
wood.
he's not.
Yes, I am.
No, I'm talking like go out, knock down a tree,
Oh, come
cut
on.
it up, and start a fire like a real man.
Stone Age.
Right. Now, on your charcoal, did you use lighter fluid?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll let you slide on that one. Ryan in Prairie Grove is texting. Dear Bill, barbecue chicken or barbecue pork chops for Friday night?
Chicken.
Chris and Harrison would like his. Here's your long distance dedication. If aliens don't believe in aliens, do they believe in themselves?
Well, apparently not.
Okay. BE has texted for Grill Bill, Zima or Bartles and James.
Oh, classic.
Ooh.
Can I
Thank you
call
for
it-
your support.
Can I call a push? Oh, thank
No, you got to pick one.
you. Man, I like the old men. I'll go Bartles and James.
That's right. We thank you for your support. Like you said, I like
Great question coming in from Jesse in El Dorado,
Yeah.
a.k.a. Abner, a.k.a. somebody else on his driver's license. Bill, did you have to drink a special potion to become Billy Surf? like Urkel did.
Oh, Stefan Urkel?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Oh,
These
boy.
air checks must exist, and we must find them.
Yeah.
It is a quest
Yeah.
now.
Lane from Cave City has texted in, and he dropped his wife and broke her arm. Bill, on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rank the ugliest woman you've ever been with?
You know,
Wow.
I'd probably only go as low as maybe a 5 or 6.
Okay.
If we're being
I'd like to weigh in on this.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes,
Bill,
please.
now I understand that sometimes history and our memory isn't what it used to be. It was far lower than that.
I'm
Far
trying
lower
to be
than that.
nice.
Far lower than that.
She might be
Far
listening.
lower.
I'm trying to be nice.
Far lower than that. Wes from Springdale is texting. Hey, Bill, what is your favorite hard liquor?
Again, I don't do the liquor. I mean, I do the Fireball when I go golfing. I'll do a shot of Fireball when I'm on the
Okay, yeah, Fireball. Boy, lots of
that's-
bad decisions have been made
well,
with Fireball.
yeah, but I mean that's
Lots of bad decisions.
I don't man, as far as all that other stuff, I don't. I mean, you guys were talking about that the other day, and with the old moon and new moon or half moon, whatever that booze was.
Old Heaven Hill.
Old Heaven Hill, yeah.
Right, yeah.
We know some people that have followed up their Fireball shots watching a lot of football losses over the last few years, don't we?
Oh,
we know some people,
yeah,
right?
We know some people.
That's right.
Bill, could you go yard out at Arvest?
Ooh,
I've never been to Arvest.
The ballpark is 321 feet down the lines. It's 404. I think it's 400 to dead center. 375 in the power alleys.
Do I get my driver or a 3-iron?
No. Ross in Paris wants to know: have you tried a Frito chili pie yet?
I have not.
Okay, we're gonna make that. I gotta make
no,
that
because
happen for you.
you're making me wait for the carnival or whatever is going on.
Concession stand season.
Justin has texted in, and I'm guessing this comes from some sort of personal experience. Bill, have you ever had or do you get excessive gas before you go on a first date?
Every chance I get, man.
Okay. Tyler from South Korea. Bill, how do you prefer your corn on the cob, boiled or grilled?
You know what? Have you guys ever had grilled corn on the cob?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, and
that's
you cover it in honey and then grill it.
Yeah.
Change your life.
Well, but and if you soak it while it's still in the stock, soak it, and then just let it kind of steam itself.
Miserable Jerk of Missouri. Bill, since you enjoy shooting your M16 at 500 meters, do you also have your Subaru set to kilometers, you commie jerk?
That's more of a question and a comment than that's not how the bit works.
I do not.
Adam from Fort Smith. Bill, what is your favorite type of pasta?
Oh wow. You know what? I like lasagna.
Okay. Jamie from Fayetteville has texted in. Dear Bill, when you're doing light engineering work, do you feel obligated to let everyone know that you're doing light engineering work? It may be the new CrossFit, for all I know.
No, my name is not Zach Arns. I don't need to announce that I'm doing engineering work.
First rule of light engineering: tell everyone you're doing it.
Here we go.
Yep.
Mitchell from Fort Smith. Bill, top or bottom? Bunk. 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 You perverts.
Top.
Bill, have you ever been with a solid 4? BE would like to know.
Why would BE want to know? That's the more.
He's very nosy.
Yeah, well, that's scary.
By the way, we've made it 9 minutes without one underwear question. I'm very proud of you people.
You know
very
what,
proud.
you know about what's going to happen right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm jinxing it.
D from Fort Smith. What is your best Rockies memory? Todd Helton or Tulo? That's Troy Tulowitzki for the uninitiated.
You know what? No, it's when Helton caught the ball when they clinched.
Okay.
Isn't it when that guy busted his chin on home plate? In
No, that was Holiday in the play-in game, and he still hasn't touched home plate. But we don't talk about that.
He touched it with his face, didn't he?
No,
he didn't.
He missed everything.
Oh.
Bill, this next batch of questions you need to buckle up.
Okay.
Hacker in Harrison has texted. Bill, who was more smoking in that movie? Jamie Presley in Poison Ivy 3 or Margot Robbie in I, Tonya?
Well, I never saw Poison Ivy 3, and I never saw the other one, but I'm going to go with Margot Robbie.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Bailey would like to know, how many wheat sodas do you need till a 5 becomes an 8?
About 6.
About 6. Okay. Second attorney.
A sixer. All right.
Second attorney obviously got out of settling today, so
Yeah.
he's texted in. Bill, where is the worst place you have had open defecation?
You know what?
Oh, boy.
No.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Here it comes, folks.
I had an incident in the middle of nowhere, Utah, on I-70, somewhere in Utah. I don't remember where I was, but I had to pull over and I had to go. It was
I
bad.
think the next logical follow-up question is, how was this situation resolved?
Well, socks.
God.
Socks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
That's what I had.
Dear Bill,
Very resourceful.
copper BBs or pellets for your Daisy Red Ryder BB gun?
Oh, yeah.
I don't have a Daisy Red Ryder. I've got the little fake handgun, and mine are just they're copper. I guess. They're just
Okay.
copper.
Text out the 479. Dear Bill, how many euros did you pay for your kayak?
I don't know the conversion rate, but I think 90.
Okay.
Okay.
Adam from Fort Smith would like to know, dear Bill, have you ever dealt with an FCC violation? I'd like to answer that question. Yes.
No, actually, I haven't.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
All that stuff was legal in the 90s.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Smack Daddy wants to know, dear Bill, do you have special underwear for special situations?
No. Now you're making me think about it, but no.
Yes.
And there's the underwear question, and now it's over. It was a good 12 minutes, folks.
No, it's not. Jeff from Cameron, do you prefer racing stripes or skid marks?
Well, stripes.
Tyler from Winslow says, and this is more of a statement than a question, just go out with Ty. You can steal all the 7s right from under him.
I don't need Ty's 7s. It's not a goal of mine.
This is a great
got
question.
that?
This is a great question. Bill, you've been overwhelmed. You've been underwhelmed. Have you ever been just whelmed?
All the time.
Okay, there. See, now that is a good answer.
Is that the word for that? Whelmed?
Yes.
Huh. You don't hear that word.
No,
very often.
that's not a word that we get.
Maybe you should hear it more often.
That we get out in public very often.
That's Sam Pittman. He's perfectly whelmed. That Liberty Bowl was perfectly whelmed.
Boy. This is going to be an audio daily double.
Okay.
Ryan in Prairie Grove has texted in. Hey, Bill.
But if you got guys banging threes,
Bill?
Yeah.
Good answer.
That's our fearless leader, John Calipari, by the way.
Oh, boy. Bill, have you ever said, bleep it, it's too hot for underwear?
No. No, here's Abner. Are you ready? Abner, here's your cue. You got to have your junk covered.
I'll put that in the
There
open.
you go.
Yep.
There you
There
go.
it is.
Dirty Drawers wants to know, it is the 4th of July. Have you ever shot a bottle rocket but from between your cheeks?
I have not, but I've seen the
Okay.
videos. It's kind of funny.
It is kind of, it's funny till it hurts.
Right.
Well, that's all fireworks. It's funny till it hurts.
Great question here from Wes. Circling back to your I-70 incident, did you keep the socks?
No. As far as I know, they're still in Utah somewhere, and that was 20 years ago.
Jamie from Fayetteville, hearkening back to a conversation we had with Big Mike a day or two ago. Bill, have you ever been perversely proud?
I think so.
Okay. Here's another question. Have you ever watched?
I can't tell you what I just thought about. Jesus.
Please don't. Please don't.
I won't.
Have you ever watched Magic Mike?
No.
Okay. Here we go. Text out the 479 sports question. Dear Bill, will the Hogs win the Natty in baseball next season?
No.
Or will LSU repeat?
Neither.
Okay.
Oh, off the board.
Here's Shane from Poto. Little life advice. Dear Bill, always keep dude wipes in your vehicle.
Well, this was before dude wipes.
Yeah.
This was like 04.
That's why you keep rags in the back
That's
of the,
why
back
you
of the
keep
car.
socks in your.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see here.
Can't use the catalog anymore. They don't make
No.
catalogs anymore.
Right. That Sears catalog does not exist.
That's right. Sears doesn't exist.
No.
Well, there's that.
Bailey would like you to pick one bad loss for the football team this year.
Ooh.
You know what?
Do it.
Just
say it. Just say it.
The A-State game scares me.
Ooh.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah,
Why?
Because they got nothing to lose, and it scares me. That one scares me.
It's the A-State has Missouri dynamics. Arkansas doesn't take them seriously. It's the biggest thing in the world. Arkansas State.
That's fair.
Just like the Missouri game that they never win.
They'll play in a parking lot, man. Bill, if we have a whelmed season, do you think Pittman will return next year?
I think Pittman should just go fishing.
Hacker, really proving our point. More smoking celebrity from Denver, Kristen Cavalieri or Paige Spiranak?
Oh, Paige she's well, you know what? Jessica Biel. How about that?
Oh, look at you.
She's from Boulder.
Stab from Rip Snort. That's what it says. Dear Bill, has Bill ever been to a Broncos game that was borderline erotic?
No.
Okay.
What the hell does that even mean?
Harken back to Bielema.
Okay, this is a Brett Bielema, a Texas Bowl 2014.
Yeah, they beat Texas.
They beat Texas like 30-6.
Took a knee on the 3.
They get the ball with like no time left, and they take 4 knees inside the 10-yard line. And Brett Bielema described it the following media days as borderline erotic.
Didn't he say after that he was going to hop on his wife?
That was a different game. That was after an Ole Miss game.
Okay.
That was I think it was after the Hunter Henry game.
Okay. Your dad's text in. Great value Bob Ross has texted in. Bill, do you prefer wool or cotton socks on I-70?
They were cotton, if I remember correctly.
Oh, the fabric of our lives.
Quentin from Huntsville, were you not aware that toilet paper had been around for years?
Yeah, well, who drives around with toilet paper?
That's a poll question.
Yeah, that's a good.
Do you drive around with toilet paper in your car?
Always.
I don't.
Always. Well, you're look. You can raw dog it, but you never know.
You'd be stranded.
Gilligan wants to know why you haven't watched Magic Mike.
All sorts of reasons.
Okay. Second attorney wants to know: did you go hand sock?
I don't even know what that means.
Well, never mind.
There was no puppet involved. That's the question. There was no puppet.
R.I.P. Lamb Chop. Oh, man.
There was no lamb chop.
Adam from Fort Smith wants to know, Bill, if you could be teleported to a blockbuster, what movie are you renting?
Ooh.
Oh. You know what? The Firm.
Oh, wow.
Really?
The Firm.
Why?
Did you ever watch The Firm?
Yes, I've watched The Firm many times. Shot down in Memphis.
Yes.
That's a good movie.
Okay. Jesse in El Dorado would like to know, do you have a to-don't list?
Yeah, 90% of my life.
Here's a text on the 479. Bill, you're sitting in the window seat on a 3-seat airplane, and you gamble on a fart. Do you sit for the duration and try to avoid...
I don't gamble on farts. Let's just...
Okay, all right. There you go.
This matter is closed.
Yes, we are officially closing the book on this one. Justin wants to know, Bill, if they lose to Arkansas State, does Pittman ride the bus home?
No, he takes the plane to wherever the hell he's from.
Pat from Fayetteville would like to know, do you make left turns when the light turns yellow?
You know what? I did that 2 years ago, and it almost cost me my life.
He complained about my driving today.
Bill did?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
I want to hear about this.
Yeah, you do.
Court is in session.
He complained about my driving today.
Yeah,
Hold
you
on,
do.
please.
So Derek, we're coming up the road, and I was about to get over. I look over, and this car just flies 7,000 miles an hour right into the turn lane.
Could you describe the car for me?
Well, it was your little hot rod.
Mm-hmm.
And
was it gunmetal gray?
It was gunmetal gray.
First of all, you were driving at a ridiculously slow speed.
I drive
so it made
Subaru.
me seem as though I was moving fast.
Subaru.
You were and you did not get over into the turn lane fast enough.
Well,
you went past the point of entry.
Well, actually, okay, so that's fair because I was
Thank you.
Because I was debating whether I was going to go up and get a sandwich or not, and then I'm like, okay, well, no, I'll just go to work.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then I look in my rearview mirror, and here you come flying.
Yes.
Like a
Yes. If everybody would just get out of the left lane when I'm coming through, this whole world would be a happier place.
Dude, it was Derek. It was. He was on fire. It was a nightmare. He was on fire.
Chevelle or Mustang? Like a no.
Chevelle.
I mean, I could have said Chevette.
Bill, Bill, this is an observation, not a question, but you do seem to spend a lot of time debating on having a sandwich or not.
You guys know how I like the sandwiches.
You're very particular.
He does get very mind locked on
he loves a
sandwiches.
sandwich.
He loves a good sandwich.
It's meat between buns.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love it? I mean, come on.
GE wants to know. I'm not reading that.
I will.
Great text out of the 512 Texas. Bill, what is your favorite sandwich?
Well, you know what? If I'm at home and it's nothing, it's honestly just bologna and cheese. That's a perfect sandwich.
Motley Crue or Poison?
Oh, Jesus, Motley Crue.
Oh, it's absolutely Motley Crue. Poison had some hits,
No.
but not like Motley Crue. They don't have the catalog Motley Crue
yeah,
has.
right, yeah.
I mean, that's a stupid question.
Shame on you.
Yeah. Big Mike wants to know: would you leave Pittman on the tarmac?
Oh, the late
if they lost,
approach.
if they lost to A-State.
You know what? I might.
Yeah, I think
I might. I'm not in charge, but I might.
You pull him aside as he's getting onto the plane and go, "Hey, man, I need to talk to you."
We need to talk.
Yeah,
Nah,
we're
just
gonna leave.
just
We're gonna
tell me
leave
go
you
fi-
here.
Yeah, go fishing.
Do you let him tape the coach's show after the game?
No,
Oh,
absolutely
oh.
not. No.
That's the first thing he does after the game is tape the coach's
No,
show.
no. You pull him. Josh from Fort Smith. Which loss sends Pittman off to pasture?
It's the A-State game.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I take that back. It's going to be Memphis.
Okay.
That'll be the game that gets him.
BE wants to know:
It's very negative.
mayonnaise or mustard on your bologna sandwich?
Mayonnaise.
For somebody who obsesses over sandwiches the way you do, a bologna sandwich, I think, is beneath your office.
It's a little underwhelming.
It's a little
I
underwhelming.
thought you were a BLT guy.
Okay, you guys know how I love the BLT.
Yes.
That's
Your obsession with the BLT is alarming. He really doesn't. He goes to the sketchiest place on earth to get it. You can get a BLT anywhere.
That's my sandwich of choice. But I mean, it's hard to screw up. I mean, bologna is hard to screw up. That's all.
Terrifically nutritious for you too.
Well, no,
Oh yeah. A lot of leftover
it's-
pig parts in
Sure,
in the bologna. Yeah, yeah, yummy.
The people ripping on eating hot dogs. I mean, this is, oh man.
Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can squeeze one more in here. That sucks. That sucks. Guys, let's keep them above the belt.
It's the drive
please.
home powered by
Yeah,
Mr. Sparky
thank
here.
you. Yeah, I think we're good here.
That's it.
I think we're good here. Yeah. These questions suck. So I think we've kind of run the gamut.
We've made it through another edition of Grill Bill.
All
here on,
24
Ruscin
minutes
and
of it.
Sack. That was very good.
It was outstanding.
That's right.
Hacker's got one more. Atari or any Super NES?
Atari.
Okay.
All day, every day.
Jesse wants to know, what was your rank in the Marines?
Well, I was a Lance Corporal.
What does that mean?
That means I got promoted.
Like
twice.
in the structure, like the hierarchy, and like generals at the top and grunters.
Okay,
at the
so I
bottom.
was not a staff NCO. I was not. I never made. I was in the reserves. I was the highest of the lowest peons. Does that make sense?
Oh.
Sure.
We've been doing that here for 6 years.
So
We're the highest of the lowest
Yeah,
peons.
they gave
here.
you this really cool title, Lance Corporal, and you were just the highest of the lowest peons. Oscar
Does
Mayer.
that mean we are Lance Corporals of the Merry Band of
Oh no,
Idiots?
no,
Okay, we're not.
No, we're private. BE wants to know Oscar Mayer or Bar S.
Oh, Oscar Mayer.
Yeah,
BOLGNA.
Bar S is. I will say this:
if you want to autobahn your intestines, you eat Bar S.
No, but
yes,
the Bar S, the Bar S hot links, you can do those once a year.
I believe I believe Ray and Harrison one time put a Bar S bologna on the smoker. And we had smoked bologna. It was very good.
Oh yeah, no, smoked
very
bologna
good.
is very underrated.
So you could use it for that, man.
If you're dead ass broke, that is the way. I mean, that is eaten.
Yeah, better than top ramen.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well that was
There it is.
successful. 25
All right.
minutes of Grill Bill. I
Way to
thought
go,
we had some
everybody.
great questions. I did not know about the I-70 incident.
No, we
did not.
And socks.
Remember to keep those socks in your
how I-
Dude
in your
wipe. Well,
car.
now you can, like, I took baby wipes to Mexico with me. That's
what
an
you should
absolutely.
do. That's what you should do. What's happening?
I don't know. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Oh, where's the
lost and found? There are generally important people that sit right there.
Yeah, they're all gone now.
Yeah, but they're all gone. And I certainly wouldn't give it to us.
If you've lost a phone at the Rogers Convention Center,
Yes, please,
it is here at the convention center. Please come find it.
Did you make any calls or anything? Start sending some texts. That's what I do.
Can you unlock it?
Yeah, if you can unlock it, just make some texts. Lock it up. You know what? Put the key in like 10 times. Lock the phone up. Yeah, that's what I do.
You want the phone?
Sure.
Right. All right. Well,
done, people. Well
there
done.
You, that,
well
that's
done.
someone in
That's
charge.
a lady
There you
in an
go.
official
Yeah,
shirt.
she's in charge. That's right. Okay.
Right
you
there.
go. All right.
Oh, it's her phone.
Oh, it is her phone.
Oh, it's okay. Okay, we got it.
Cancel the phone.
bolo.
That's right. Yeah.
Cancel the bolo.
We found the phone owner. All right. Boy, that was very effective broadcasting right there, wasn't
Listen, I mean, we found the phone's owner in less than 90
it?
seconds.
Get it done.
You ain't getting that anywhere else.
You're not getting that at 6 a.m.
No.
They're not finding phones. Nope. All right. Hey, take advantage of the nice weather in Arkansas with Roback. They've got gear for your perfect summer days, fresh polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and more in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com. And Roback's Delta pants and shorts are a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric that looks great on or off the golf course. Use code RUSH25 at checkout at Roback.com and get 20% off your first order. RHOBACK.com. Roback, where action meets comfort.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I don't need an iPad. I don't need a television. I can entertain myself with just going over Seinfeld and Andy Griffith episodes.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Sandy White Perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Choose your escape. Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Take a luxurious dip with the $5 Classic box. Indulge in a lavish meal with the $7 Supreme box. Or explore new worlds with the $9 Discovery box, now featuring the crispy chicken burrito for a truly unmissable experience.
Is that Tony Hawk?
Get Lux for less, only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and it's just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
Summers living on the run. Now the beachfront nights, 5,000 thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com.
Roback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Roback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline continues to be your number one source for all your sports betting action. And with baseball in full swing and football season right around the corner, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting. From MLB, UFC to tennis and NFL futures, BetOnline remains your choice for sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Head to the website today and take advantage of their industry-leading VIP program with level-up bonuses and weekly cash boosts. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Thanks for hims.com/joy. And from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers and Grace Covington in Farmington.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters' experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
Your home and auto are some of your largest assets to protect. Take the time to make sure you have the best protection for them with Biddle Armstrong Insurance. Biddle Armstrong Insurance is a leading independent insurance agency in Fayetteville, serving all of Northwest Arkansas. Biddle Armstrong shops your home, auto, and all lines of personal insurance with many of the leading insurance companies in the nation. They work to provide you with appropriate coverages, competitive rates, and excellent local customer service. Call Biddle Armstrong today, 443-0808.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Partly cloudy skies today in Northwest Arkansas. It's turning out to be a gorgeous day. Highs through the afternoon will climb into the mid-80s. Tonight, fair skies. We're going to drop to 68 degrees. Tomorrow, for Thursday, we've got sunshine and a high of 88. And a sneak peek at the 4th of July forecast brings in sunshine and a high close to 90 degrees. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss.
Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
I think I stink.
The best equipped show maybe in history for Bar to Bar, and we didn't bring any of our stuff.
No, we're giving away the Enclave. I'm just going to drive it right in here, and
right.
we're going to give away the station vehicle. The grocery getter is on its way out.
That's right, with this busted corner of the windshield.
I'm going to get some cheese curds and some other stuff for it.
Okay, all right. But I mean, we got a lot of stuff we could get rid of. You know, we got the Grimace suit, there
would have been. And we did not think this through, but we'd like to. Yeah,
why start today?
The Grimace suit would have been interesting.
Yeah,
we could have given that away.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Mm-hmm. That would have been a lot of fun. I think we could have made that work.
Now we're alone in here, and
it's weird. It's just us.
That's right.
Alone in our principles.
That's right.
As everyone else goes off to have fun as usual.
Yeah, they're going down there to the end of the aisle to have fun.
This is truly a metaphor for our life. We are here alone, and everyone else has gone off to have fun.
Right. It feels like when sales goes by limo to a ball game, and we're still stuck here doing the show.
Right. I got to go put gas in the grocery getter.
That's what it feels like. Oh, man. All right. We're loaded up here. We don't have enough time. We don't have enough time.
Well, that's why we have tomorrow.
I'm told, yes.
That's why there's tomorrow.
It's always tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's right. We're not doing a show on Friday. Y'all have to figure it out for yourselves.
You know what we should do in this segment is a post Bill Grill or Grill Bill post game. Bill,
Like a wrap-up show.
Wrap up show. Bill, how you feeling after? Do you feel the questions were up to par?
You know what? Yeah, today was a pretty good day. I'm all right with
I
it.
mean, look, you dropped the I-70 incident on us.
I did.
And I mean, people. I mean, I like the sock puppet question. I thought that was
didn't appreciate that, but
well, I mean, sock puppet or wadding, and and you went sock puppet, so that's it's good information.
All right.
You know what?
Others
when you're in Green River, Utah, and you just pull over on an exit, you do what you got to do.
Great question here from Chris and Harrison. What was your mindset during that segment?
The old mindset. Yes.
What a stupid question.
Right.
Remove the word mindset from your vocabulary. You sound like a hillbilly.
Is this your lesson to the young aspiring broadcasters out there?
Yes, as someone who has done that job before, come up with something that you didn't just shake the magic 8-ball and they spit that question out. They ask the same thing every single time.
You know who asks good questions that are just like simple questions and not a lot of cliches in there? Emily Kaplan on the hockey.
Yeah,
ESPN.
yeah.
It's just like, what's that like?
Who did
what
the
did you do?
sideline for the Sugar Bowl? The Georgia Notre Dame game. I can't remember who she was, but she asked maybe
Molly McGrath. Maybe?
Okay, I think you know what? I think it was Molly McGrath.
She's good.
She asked Kirby Smart after Notre Dame scores, and then they turn it over and hand it right back to him. She just goes, "What happened?" Yeah, and I mean, and boom, and he gives this explanation, and you're like, "Okay, thank you,
right.
Thank you for not asking."
Don't show off. Just ask the simple. Yeah, that's right.
Great question here from Smack Daddy. Bill, did the socks you used have holes in them?
Oh Lord,
no, they did not. I wasted a perfectly good pair of socks that day.
Were they weren't Bombas or anything, were they?
No.
Because that would have been a crime.
Yeah.
Theoretically, if we traded all the travel mics and road equipment, how many cheese curds could we get back?
Probably a lot. This equipment's worth $30 or $40. I mean,
yeah, that's true. I've heard upwards of $50,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So no, I think the cheese curd. I think
where's
that's
the money then?
Yeah. You shouldn't tell us that because we will stop. I will stop on the side of the road and sell it.
Right. Yeah, that's right. You got the most valuable stuff.
Shout out to my Knicks.
Yeah.
There is a reasonable chance that I may be homie hopping out of the Knicks.
You're done already?
I text you on Sunday. I was very excited at the reports that they were talking to Don Staley.
They were going to try. That's right.
Thought that would have been interesting.
Yes.
A Don Staley hire. Instead, we've got a retread who washed out and pissed everybody off in Sacramento.
Right.
How do you think New York is going to go?
Right. Yeah. They're not going to win. I hope you enjoyed your conference final. You're not getting to another for maybe 25 more years.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's not great.
Simply put, you're going to fire Tom Thibodeau and hire Mike Brown.
That's right.
I would not have done that.
That's a step down.
I would love to know who they thought they were going to get when they fired Tom Thibodeau, because they did not bank on this.
No,
this is
not at all.
This is the nuclear option. All right.
No.
Like everything else has failed. Who did they think they had lined up? I wonder.
Yeah.
We need to get to Jim Dolan.
Probably Jason Kidd, because that was the first person they went after, and then the Mavs said, no, you can't talk to him.
Right. By the way, shout out to all these teams that were like, no, you can't have our guy. Permission denied.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good. See, this is college football. This is how a sport is run. You collectively bargain things.
Right.
There are rules. There are protocols and procedures. It's not just, it's not just Ali Oxenfree.
Arturo suggesting they should have hired Gene Shue. I don't believe that Gene Shue is available. Gene Shue coached like in the 70s.
Is he dead too?
I think so. He was born December 18th of 1931.
Well, if he's not dead, he's very old.
He's very old.
He's very old.
You know what?
What?
No. He died in 22 at age 90. Okay.
Well, he hung in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good run.
For him.
It's a good run. Better run than the Knicks are having.
Right. Oh, man. All right. Well,
no draft picks, no coach. Good God.
Right. But, okay, let's look at the East. Let's look at the neighborhood. There's no Tatum in Boston next year. There's no Halliburton in Indiana next year. Cleveland might be a bit of a problem, but they gacked it up.
No, no, they're not a problem. They always mess it up.
Orlando's trying to get good.
They're trying. Yeah, that's it. The Bucks. The East is wide open.
The East is wide open.
And somehow the Knicks will find a way to blow it.
You know what? I agree with the Bucks dropping Damian Lillard. I don't see what the big problem is here.
There isn't a
He
problem.
wasn't that any good.
Well, he also has a torn Achilles.
Yeah, he's hurt, and he was bad before that. Like, get gone. Goodbye. They made a mistake. It happens.
Well, I mean, they were pretty good with him, but they didn't achieve the ultimate goal.
No, they did not.
It's okay. I mean, the Achilles is the bigger issue. When he's healthy, he's fine.
I think that everyone showing outrage is just trying to protect their relationships with an agent somewhere.
Faux outrage now. Everybody says,
well, you have to do that because you don't want to burn a source on
everything
something.
is disgusting.
So you
Give
have
me a
to
break.
react how the source wants you to react.
Well, sure.
That's how it works.
Well, he's going to end up somewhere. He'll be fine. He's getting 22 to go away.
Right. Yeah. Don't cry for me, Argentina. He'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll all be fine.
Everything's great.
Okay. We'll be back here from the Rogers Convention Center. I'm hitting the button now.
All right, hit the button.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Does that mean I'm an old fart?
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years. The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruskin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
Twisted ankle, sore shoulder? Ozark Orthopedics has you covered whenever and wherever you need orthopedic care. Stop by Orthopedic Urgent Cares in Bentonville and Fayetteville. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday with no appointment needed. Or download the Hertz app, a free tool that immediately connects you with an orthopedic injury expert 24/7, 365. Don't let pain slow you down. Visit ozark-ortho.com for more info and get back to the activities you love.
Hey everyone, Josh Earnhardt here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. Do you like doing business with local companies? Did you know that AAA Business Systems is one of only a few truly local office technology providers in Northwest Arkansas? Ask your current technology provider where their corporate office is, and let's keep your money in Northwest Arkansas. Buy local, support local. Call us today at 479-442-4185, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
479
479
521
521
4220.
4220.
You know, I couldn't stop talking about it to my family and friends. My knees are my trouble spot. But for me to tell them now that I'm doing so much better, they were amazed, and I've been amazed.
QC Kinetics Cellular Therapies. Yes, it is amazing how these non-surgical treatments deliver joint pain relief for patients like Dr. Eric Williams, a successful chiropractor.
Each week, I just started noticing that I could sleep and not have pain. I could play pickleball. I could do a CrossFit exercise routine.
QC Kinetics revitalizes your joints so you can move again without the pain pills or invasive surgery.
You know, I'm 60 years old and I want to stay competitive as long as I can. And QC has allowed me to do that. They did me right and really made a difference in my life.
Book your free consultation with QC Kinetics today and experience the difference for yourself.
I like to go, move, move, move.
QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members.
Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. SkillBridge and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify.
Jen has ordered a decadent seafood tower, king crab legs, lobster tails, and a waterfall of caviar. Pricey? You bet. But Jen worked with Empower on her savings and investment strategy and planned for splurges like these. She got good at money, so she can be a little bad. Ooh, champagne. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Past performance is not indicative of future returns. Investing involves risk. You may lose money. Advisory services are provided for a fee by Empower Advisory Group, LLC, EAG, a registered investment advisor with the Securities and Exchange Commission. OMG, those shrimps are really jumbo.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
ESPN 99.5. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
It's a party now.
Yeah.
We got taco meat in a crock pot that just showed up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Barter Bar.
Yeah, it's going to be big.
Barter Bar out here at the Daisy National Championships. They'll wrap everything up tomorrow, but the Barter Bar is about to happen where people are trading stuff and getting cool stuff in
Yeah,
return.
there's cheese curds and taco meat now. I'm officially in on this.
It's all set up.
Yep.
Now. We're ready to go. All right, Denver Bill, what'd you learn today?
Well, sadly, I actually pulled this before we did Bro Bill. You know, some stores have poop maps.
No, it didn't.
Well, they're mostly Walmarts. But you can at certain locations managers have
This is like an app?
Yeah.
There's got to be an app for the best places.
Managers have had to map out where which aisles have had the most incidents.
Awesome. Derek?
Makes you proud to be an
Yeah,
American.
it does. I think America got better today. We healed.
I believe that, yeah. That's good.
I don't know really where to go from there. Bill, we did look up Lance Corporal, and you were right.
Near the bottom.
Yep.
Well, no, it was Lance Corporal, then it was Corporal, and then you get into staff NCOs, you get into your sergeants and whatnot.
No, it was two. It was.
I know
one,
how the rankings.
It was.
work.
It was one up from private.
Well, yeah.
Okay. I learned today that during World War II, the U.S. military designed a grenade the size and weight of a baseball, since any young American man should have been able to throw it properly. That, according to Dwight David Eisenhower. You might know him as Dwight David Eisenhower.
Ike.
Right. No, wait a minute. Was he Ike? Yeah.
Father
he was
of the
Ike.
interstate system.
Yeah. And
Right?
the Truman interstate system, which is the long, especially in Missouri, long stretches of highway that are flat that could be used as runways.
Right.
So there you go. There's a little.
And also, your car will hit 14 million bugs on those stretches.
That is true. Yeah.
They've been there. Well, today the King, Richard Petty, is 88.
Wait a minute. The King?
Yeah.
That's Elvis.
No. The King is
It's
Richard
Elvis.
Petty. No.
Yes.
No, he is not.
Yes.
That
Go on. Finish
that
your-
bloated guy is not the King.
Who had more wins?
Richard Petty retired after the 92
Mm-hmm.
season with 200 victories.
Yep. 200 on the nose. Last one came in 1984, Daytona 500. Reagan was there.
Yeah.
I think it was fixed because Reagan flew in for it.
Oh, it's like Super Bowl III was.
I think it. Well, I know Super Bowl III was fixed, but Reagan shows up, Daytona 500, and all of a sudden Richard Petty wins. Come on.
Okay.
NASCAR's fixed, or at least it was fixed. I don't know about now.
By the
Did you
way,
go see the F1 movie?
No, I got somewhat detained.
Okay.
I fell asleep.
Kinky.
No, I fell asleep, and I just kind of passed out and fell asleep.
By the way, I believe the active wins leader is Kyle Busch with 63.
Yeah, nobody's catching Richard Petty. But Richard Petty was racing like 8 times a week on sand back in the day. So, I mean, he was winning 12-mile races. Doesn't count.
Okay, all right.
Dale Earnhardt. That's your active wins leader. And I don't want to hear anything else.
I'm looking here, and no, he is not.
He is. I don't care what your record book says. Dale Earnhardt is the king. Elvis is the king, but
Dale Earnhardt 8th.
No.
Yeah. 76 career wins.
That is correct. That is the standard.
Right.
The standard is the standard.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you. Who's the coach that says
Mike
that?
Anderson. Oh, no, it's Tomlin.
It's Mike Tomlin.
Tomlin,
Tomlin
that's
said
right.
that.
Tomlin.
Standard's
Yeah,
the
that's
standard.
right. Yeah, that's right.
That's
Okay.
Is that a way, like a sports way of saying it is what it is?
Yes, it's
Okay.
another way of saying the same thing.
Okay.
Which I like. You
Yeah.
know,
I like Mike Tomlin. Never
Some
had a losing
originality
season,
around
Mike
it.
Tomlin.
Still this year.
Wow. Who's going to beat him in that division? The Browns are a mess. The Bengals are the Bengals.
Well, you're gonna have.
Oh, a Bills fan. Oh, you've had your heart broken. Oh, no.
It's all fun and games till Aaron Rodgers starts throwing the ball to the other team 4 times a game.
He doesn't do that. He just doesn't throw it to his team. Okay, it's not that he turns it over. It's that he doesn't complete it to his team.
They're done. It's over.
The Steelers? They'll eke out a 9-8 and find their way into the wild card like they always do. They'll lose to the Ravens, and life and the circle of life will continue.
They're in Sam Pittman purgatory, like
yes,
we are.
they are.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You can't get rid of Mike Tomlin. He doesn't lose enough.
He doesn't.
But he didn't win enough either.
Mike Tomlin is a Hall of Fame coach. Absolutely. He's got a Super Bowl. One of the great Super Bowls of all time. Do you disagree?
Mike Tomlin's in the Hall of Very Good.
Ooh, I don't know.
He's in the Hall of Very
I
Good.
don't know.
He's in the Hall of Very Good.
Belichick in the Hall of Very Good?
He's in the Hall of Fame.
Well, he doesn't win it without Brady.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
like ever.
I mean, but that you can say that about anybody.
Mike Tomlin has won without Ben Roethlisberger.
He did?
Yeah, he did. I mean, he goes to playoffs every year. I think he won with Kenny Pickett. Nobody does that.
Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, I did not know this. He got a Super Bowl ring last year. He's with the Eagles. I had no idea. Did not have a clue that Kenny Pickett
That
was
is actually what we learned today. Kenny Pickett won it.
Kenny Pickett's with the Eagles.
Right.
He won a Super Bowl.
He did.
Yeah.
Got a ring. World champion. World champion of the world.
Right.
Kenny Pickett. Not you. Not Aaron Rodgers. Kenny Pickett.
All true.
Compiler.
All of it.
Compiler.
It's all true.
Compiler.
Kenny Pickett.
Compiler.
He did get that rule changed in like
He
48
did.
hours
He did.
on that slide.
And you know what? For that alone, he should be commended.
That's his legacy. That is his legacy. All right, we will. That's it. Thank you to Daisy. Thank you to Rogers Convention Center. Everything for having us out here again.